What? Let me adjust the sound effects and the music and stuff. Thank you for the lurk. I have taken my meds.
You will give me an egg.
I just wanted to see how many I could spam before someone else came in.
Give me an egg.
You got a lot. Mwah, mwah. You like the ending soon more? What about the BRB screen? We haven't seen it for a while. I do like how I have like the starting soon's white hair and then the BRB is the black hair and then the ending soon is the blue hair. I think it's super cute. Hold on, let me remove the words on stream. See, look at this. I think I like the BRB screen the most. I love it so much. It's so cute. Maybe what I should do is actually, I don't know, because we always when we BRB, we play words anyways, right? So whether I have it on or off doesn't really matter. I did actually really shave my head. I'm bald now. I just wish there was a little more contrast or maybe an outline around the B and back. Yeah. Yeah. 30 stream streak! Dodo Da bald. I am bald. I did actually shave my head. Not a lie. At like 11:30 p.m. last night, I had my brother shave my head bald. Yeah! And now, because we're bald today, we're gonna be little Dodo. Why is this not picking up? I'm gonna have to game capture it. Monster Prom 4. Capture specific window. Where's Monster Prom? There we go. Okay, I think this is good. Now I just gotta shove it below everything else. There we go. There we go. All right. It actually looks pretty good. My dad was like, "Huh, you have a good head shape for that, for being bald. It works for me." I have no hair. My brother, when he was shaving my head, he's like, "Oh my god, why is your hair so thick?" And I'm like, "Bro, we got the same hair. If you let your hair grow out, it'd be the exact same thickness." And also, with us being 2D again, we get the 2.0 copies back on the screen. So that's nice. I got a boycott on my 18th birthday, cut off 23 inches and still left some to play with. Needed the change. I'm glad I'm in a place where I haven't needed that change since. When the hairstyle cut it off, she also said I had a nice head shape. And yeah, we're playing Monster Con. We're playing Monster Con. Let me full screen this. Streamer mode. Streamer mode will replace the credits song with a safe to stream theme. Okay. Accessible font. Dyslexia friendly font. Every time I turn on dyslexia friendly font, it like messes up all of the characters though. I'm gonna do that. Remove the screen flashes. I played this game once, except I didn't play this game alone. And now I'm playing it with everyone else. There's things we can customize. We can have everything turned on. I don't really know what these do. I don't really know. Oh, my head's big. Times are rough. Had to sell the third dimension to keep the lights on. For whatever reason, this is the only game with copyright credit music. That's so weird. That is really weird. You need model hair and feathers, but for different stages of hair and feather growth. Don't forget, if you grow it back out, you get to experience all the short, awkward stages. At least if you suck at styling like I do, I very much so. It's just gonna stick out like straw, like literally. You caused me to get recommended VTubers. Also, bald. I'm bald. I'm bald, Ravik. I'm bald. Also, you're welcome for getting you recommended VTubers. I hope you enjoy them. All I can say, you did that to yourself. You did that to yourself. You need some dodo hair that's just a couple of feathers sticking up. I could. Oh my gosh. I could. I totally could. I could make it like, my ahoge, the little like squirrel feather. I could have just that. The singular feather on my head, literally. I wonder if I can figure out how to do that. I'm gonna try that out after stream. I'm gonna play local. I'll learn on the go. One player. Short game, regular game, or long game. So around 1 hour and a half, around 2 hours, or around 2.5 hours. Which game do we want, gamers? I prefer my short hair. My hair is short. Hair takes it 2 days to get past the awkward stage, and now it's your fault, not my. No, it's not my fault. What's that in dodo time? This is probably like 4 hours for the short game. No, I have no idea. Add 1 to 1.5 hours to actual time. So this is like 4. This is actually 4 hours. And then this is 3.5. And then this is 3. We can go long. Oh! I think I want lo-fi beats. What are y'all feeling? Lo-fi? I'm feeling lo-fi. Lo-fi beats is just, I always go retro or lo-fi. You are so real for that. Oh my gosh. And lo-fi is so nice. I choose retro even though I cannot hear music over my laptop. Retro does work for going to a convention. Hey Chooms, how are you? I think I'm gonna go with lo-fi personally, actually. Spooky Con. For some, it was just a nerdy convention, but for us, it was 4 days to celebrate our many passions and obsessions fiercely, unapologetically. And we weren't alone. Regardless of what you loved, you could always find people who'd make you feel seen and understood. Anywhere else, we might have been seen as weirdos and misfits, but here we could finally feel like, no matter who we were, we belonged. Who do we want to be? We can't be a DLC character. Fortnite grind is abysmal. You dropping into FN IRL? What does that mean? Nah, I'm out. Yo, see you, Ravik. Have a good rest of your day, homie. I'm off. FN? What does FN mean? Fortnite? We can go moth. If you want, y'all want moth? Mothman? I'm gonna boot up my game and follow your choices to see if I have better riz. Alright, that's rude. That's so rude. I forgot we could play this online. Wait, you can play. Wait. Does online mean that we can all play together? Like, is that. What? That's wild. Name is Teal. What do we want our pronoun to be, gamers? Do we want it to be they because all of us? Yeah, we're all Mothman. Teal Mossman. Custom name. Teal or Mossman? Let's just stick with Teal, I guess. They for all of us.
Have fun and gossip hard.
That was not the voice I was expecting. That was not the voice I was expecting. Custom name lamp. Oh, that would have been so good. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. But as dreamy as SpookyCon was, it also came with its own set of pressures, some of which we already knew so well. At the end of those 4 days, the afterparty loomed over our heads, posing that one evergreen question: would we get a date for that night? As uncertainty plagued our hearts, we couldn't help but think of the 6 hottest nerds at the con.
Cool.
Zoe, an eldritch cutie who went from endless deity and harbinger of destruction to author of the renowned fanfic, Liam Prawn.
That's an awful idea.
Liam de Lioncourt, a hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid the fact that he was truly a lovable dork.
Hooray!
Doug Campbell, a kind-hearted slime that was incredibly broke from supporting all the fandoms he loved.
Count your days, fuckers.
Omen, an evil overlord who was recently freed from imprisonment in exchange for giving up her passion for stabbing people.
I have the perfect cosplay for that.
Nico Sharp, an over-the-top mimic who preferred cosplay over shape-shifting, even if they weren't the best at getting into character.
Anyway.
And April 1st, a clown idol who was contractually obligated to bottle up all of her non-camera ready emotions inside cute mascots. Who do we want to riz, gamers? Who do we want to riz? Oh, there's a little crab up there. Wait, is that a crab? It kind of looks like it has hot dogs for legs. It looks like it has hot dogs for legs. It had to be one of them, but who? It's a balloon animal familiar. Oh, that makes so much sense. Oh my gosh. I thought it had hot dog feet. We had 4 days to gather some courage and shoot our shot. What was the worst that could happen? Being rejected and alone for the rest of our lives? Ha! We've had our fair share of love and rejection. This surely wasn't our first rodeo. And as we had grown to know ourselves better, we realized we felt more confident. Tell us 3 things you like. Okay, we got drunken karaoke, idol choreographies, feel-good fanfics, dad joke t-shirts, tier lists for everything, hyper-complex Euro games, tournament arcs, cosplay as foreplay, licking metal, heavy metal idols, fighting in the shipping wars, PhD on ship dynamics. I got Yowie, I win. Licking metal, of course. All right, we'll add licking metal. Anyone else want to add one of theirs? Where's the hot moth girls? I think we're the only hot moth. I don't know. I don't know. So all of the... There is a moth girl? Color me corrected. I lied. There is, in fact, a hot moth girl. I have a question. The stuff at the beginning, right? Like this stuff, is this random? Like there were 3 things that we like? Like, is it random? I don't see anything else we need. We have to pick 3. We have to. It's the law. It's the law. Legally required. This will randomly soft select who you riz. Interesting. That is very interesting. So you technically have to restart the game over and over again if you're trying to riz a specific person. If you want the soft selection. I'm gonna go with drunken karaoke. And then I'm trying to think of what the final one could be. Not really, but it does make it easier. Oh, okay, okay. I used to wear dad joke t-shirts a lot, so maybe that one. But also idol choreographies. I can speak English sometimes. No, dad joke t-shirts. Choose your top 3 favorite fighting game character archetypes. Oh my god. It's a really, is that supposed to be really buff guy who's like soft and gentle and squishy? Because he looks like he's about to sob at any moment. Like and then this is, it's supposed to be like anime character, super strong. You know what? This one first. And then this one second. And then this one third, because it's like got a mask on. Small woman, big smack. We weren't new to all of this, so this time we challenged ourselves with a goal other than finding love. With the support of Zoe and Liam, we had decided to take on a project we had been putting off for far too long.
Let's write something juicy.
Making our own comic! We had so many ideas, and yet we always found excuses not to work on them. But the con was the perfect setting to find inspiration and go for it. Choose your genre, fighting or romance. Let's go with romance. We love a good romance. The fear of failure had stopped us for too long, but then we reminded ourselves of the one thing that always kept us going. That we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start.
Off to find some juicy gossip.
All right, let's... There's so many... Let's go to the hotel and outdoors. I love how I can see Benny 1.0 behind Benny 2.0. Oh my god, you can! I forgot that they don't actually just disappear and that I have to make them disappear. That's fine, they're just stacked up together. They're having a good time. They're having a good time and that's what matters. They're having fun. You decide to hit the hotel bar for a cocktail because you're classy like that. It's a pity you don't know shit about cocktails. When the waiter comes, you panic and order a made-up cocktail like a twisted torso, hug on the hill, and a vacuum cleaner. What do you know? They do have those cocktails. You proved your credentials as a cocktail connoisseur, and you get a totally shit-faced thanks to your +2 creativity for coming up with drink names. You're chilling in the courtyard with Zoe and Omen when you spot Doug in a crowd. Is he mingling? That's not like him. You get closer to investigate.
Oh, didn't see you there.
Hey guys, let me introduce you to my new friends. They're hardcore fans of Stuck in the Underhouse like me. Just go with it, please. Yeah, Doug's the shit. He looks like Frack, the wisecracking skeleton. Come on, Doug, say his catchphrase. Can't crack the frack. Yeah, frack. I totally know what you mean. I do not. You haven't played Stuck in the Underhouse? Well, you know what? Aw, nah, Bird. Right, Doug? Of course.
Someone give me a knife.
Zoe, these people are supremely annoying. Can I stab them repeatedly? That'd be taking it a bit too far. Some fandoms can be toxic, but let's not rush to judgment. What's your favorite gameplay anecdote? Mine was when we sent a death threat to that streamer for playing it in easy mode. She shat her pants. That was a total frack fest, another fan says. But I liked it even better when we doxed that fake fan who had drawn a picture of Frack eating ass. Can you believe it, Doug?
Oh.
Totally. He should have remembered not to frack the crack. Dude, you're saying it wrong. You're lucky we met you IRL, or I'd be doxing you right now. I stand corrected. We need to save Doug before he gets bullied, or worse, he becomes an asshole too. Trust carcinization, a proven form of convergent evolution in which non-crab organisms evolve a crab-like body plan. If you wait long enough, these fuckers will become crabs and leave Doug alone. Or save Doug from this toxic fandom by introducing him to a much cooler, safer one. Fans of cocaine, also known as cokeheads. What? No, we're gonna turn them into crabs. Are you kidding me? That's hilarious. You look up an article on carcinization and show it to Zoe. Okay, this is the coolest shit I've ever read, but I wouldn't get too excited. Like, don't quote me on this, but I'm pretty sure it usually takes a really long time for evolution to have discernible effects. Silence, Zoe! Teal is writing a brilliant future where we all have exoskeletons and built-in weapons, and you are spoiling it! I beseech you, tell us more about it. Before you realize it, you're all eating ramen deep into a conversation on carcinization. But according to this, carcinization happens due to environmental factors. I don't think the con is a suitable environment. But I wanted these fuckers turned into crabs now! Give me crabs or give me permission to stab them! Crap, we forgot about Doug and it's been 2 hours! He could be a full-blown toxic fan by now! You get back to the lobby and find Doug all alone. Doug, where are your friends? Doug points to the ground. He's surrounded by crabs. The time has come! Fight amongst yourselves, you magnificent creatures!
Oh.
Everyone turned into a crab but me. Is this a new form of rejection I wasn't aware of? Dodo, I'd like it to be known the crab option seems to be common because I just got that answer too. How could you not? Like, hello? Crabs? Turn them into crabs? Oh, I love water so much. In a completely different scenario, turn them all into crabs. Don't worry, Doug. When our time comes, we'll all become crabs and live happily ever after. Hooray? Your scientific knowledge got rid of those idiots, so you gained 2 smarts. Unfortunately, you also lose 2 fun. How? How could I possibly lose fun in a situation where I turn a bunch of bullies into crabs?
The others will never believe this.
Crabs aren't fun? That's a lie. Turning people into crabs is so fun. All right. Let's go to the community zone now. You attend a workshop at the community zone. A renowned hairstylist is teaching the top 5 anime hairstyles to hide your bald spot. You thought the Sailor Moon fringe would look good on you, but the Yu-Gi-Oh! Star shape takes the cake. It needs a metric ton of hair gel, but it really brings out your features. Man, you can't wait to be bald. You gain +2 fun and +1 amazing hairstyle. We're bald! We're bald! What's this game about? You date monsters. That's basically the essence of this game, is you just date monsters. Doug invited you to a competitive tarot card trading event this afternoon. You brought Omen and April along in the hopes that they can provide some bartering muscle.
Give me an egg.
Thank you for the safe egg deposit in the nest. So me IRL, maybe. Hi! But it's like kind of a joking dating sim. Like, it's really goofy. There's like a lot of different kinds of jokes, like a lot of different kinds of jokes. It's not like a serious game or anything like that. It's just like, it's really silly. It is really, really silly. Absolutely silly. Wow, this is a bit overwhelming. I don't even know who to trade with first. I sure hope no one scams me. Good day, my friend. I see you have a tarot reverse card. I'll trade you a pride card for it. I don't know. Reverse cards are pretty rare and prides are kind of weak. Pride was weak before last September's expansion. Now they've countered all its debuffs and pride's all the rage. Oh yeah. Last September's expansion. I'm definitely up to date on that. Okay, I'll trade you my reverse for perfect. Bye. Am I misunderstanding this bizarre situation, or did we just get scammed? Yes.
Fear not, pathetic
I thought
mortals.
so. Worry not, dog. Auntie Omen will fix it. Where did I put my stabbing knife? No! Don't stab him!
Ah, yes.
An insulin overdose is much harder to convict. Jab him with this syringe. April, my dear, I love the way you pretend not to think. I don't think murdering him would be very good sportsmanship. Maybe you could teach him to be a bit more of a confident barterer instead? You three never seem to back down from a challenge. That's certainly true, and you're not going to start today. What could Doug do to improve his bartering game? Uno reverse cards? Uno reverse! Why is my wife a cactus? I don't know. Fun. Oh! I know why. I think I accidentally turned on the Halloween outfits. I think that's why everyone's dressed funny. It's because I accidentally turned on the outfits and I forgot to turn it back off. Oops. That makes sense. That makes sense. Clear communication is key. Just ask, are you scamming me? Just out of curiosity. Enroll in university to get a bachelor's degree in international trade. It has the word trade in it, so it should work. Let's do this one. Before you can stop and consider all the student debt you're about to earn, you and your friends are whisked off to college. So thank you for enrolling in International Trade 101. With my lecture finished, I can answer any questions you may still have. I've got one! If someone offered you a pride card in exchange for a tarot reverse, would you consider it to be a fair trade? What? Surely you know that has nothing to do with international trade. Oh, of course. Sorry. Let's say the person offering the pride card was from Norway. Would that be a fair international trade? Does anyone here have a question that's actually about international trade?
Oh.
Well, since we're here, how much TNT could one import into this country without alerting national security? That's oddly specific. It's just a fun hypothetical. Don't think too much about it. Oh, God.
Pathetic.
So you won't answer the question about cards? You won't answer the question about explosives? Do you know anything about international trade, old man? Oh, did anyone else enroll in this class expecting to learn about trading cards? Around a third of the class raised their hands. Fuck my life. The teacher ends the class, so you don't get answers. But the confidence of having attended an international trade class once makes Doug a much better barterer. I mean, it doesn't actually make him any better at trading, but he thinks he is, and it's the thought that counts. You gain +2 smarts and lose 2 charm.
Where to next?
Damn. Why do I keep gaining smarts? None of these are smart. Let's go to the merch hall. We're gonna get some merch. Near the merch hall, you find a gacha shop. You put in a coin and get a real buff duck. Random, but cool. You put in another coin. You open the gacha and there's a letter. Please help us! We buff ducks were imprisoned in these balls by the gacha master centuries ago. It all began when... And you're already bored. You get another gacha and it's another buff duck. Cool, take +2 charm. Later, you, Nico, Omen, and Doug are checking out the rigged carnival games section of the con when you find a stand featuring a shallow pond of goldfish.
Stop this nonsense.
What
now.
fresh bullshit is this? It's goldfish scooping. If you manage to catch a fish with a paper net, you win the fish as a prize. Hi, Raichu! Back. It looks cool in anime, but in reality, I feel kind of bad for the fish. We need to get them out of there!
Such is the way of the blade.
I believe in you, my young pupil. A paper net and your will of fire are the tools with which you can change these fish's fate. I'll save you, little buddies! I can do this! Focus, Doug. Feel the movement of the water. Sense the goldfish's intent before it senses you. Doug tries to feel the water or whatever, but alas, his paper net rips on the first try. I failed them. Ha! You suck! I bet I could scoop up a puny fish with one severed arm and chains wrapped around my old body. Omen is, in fact, wrong.
Count your days, fucker.
Fuck off, you stupid fish! Good luck escaping my fist! Peace, young Omen. Anger dulls the reflexes. How can you lend the fish a hand if you close your fist? Omen is punching the water while Nico seems set on just giving fake deep advice. Stay calm, fishies! We're coming for you! I'm concerned for what I'm looking at. What are you looking at? What's wrong? Your friends are collectively losing it. It's up to you to free at least one of these fish. Can you do it? Write a very convincing eviction notice to make the fish vacate the pond. To catch a fish, you need to think like the fish. It's time to go method. Last time I played this, I think I did this one when I played with Sprinkle, so I'm gonna go with this one. Write a very convincing eviction notice to make the fish vacate the pond. You draft a flawless eviction notice and show it to your friends. Dear aquatic tenants, per the terms of your leasing agreement, you have violated the following terms. 1. No public nudity. I mean, yeah, I guess. 2. No keeping pets. What pets do they have? Each other. Goldfish are pets. 3. No cannibalism. Fishes do that? Some do, yes. Impressive. You have 30 days to vacate this pond or face heavy fines, which can be paid in pretty shells, pearls, and microplastics. You drop the letter in the pool. The fish all turn to it with interest, and then largely ignore it because they're goldfish and they can't read. But the letter distracts them enough to let you scoop one up with a paper net real quick. You did it! You're a hero, Teal!
Dang.
And also a landlord. How ironic. You gain +2 charm for saving a fish with your convincing letter, but you lose 2 creativity.
I can't wait to tell everyone
That
about
was,
this.
you know what? Frick, it keeps taking away my stats. The title and your character appearance is interesting. I'm bald. I shaved my head bald last night at like 11:30 p.m. and now I look like this. I shaved my head bald, therefore I am bald. Who are you going for? I have no idea. I'm just playing. And we're gonna find out. We'll all vote at the end. Who we try to date or something. You can't rig a game against me. I didn't even notice that. You didn't even notice that I was bald? How do I untiny my head? I don't like it small. Hold on. Small head.
You will give me an egg.
Oh, never mind. My head's back. My head's back to normal size. All right, we're good. We win. Hi, 1010. Big yawns.
Give me an egg.
Big head means big brain. Exactly. Exactly. My brain is so big and I'm so smart. main stage, or lobby? We'll go to the stage. You go to the main stage and watch a panel on how to make a successful comic. I forgot we were making a comic. Running on 2 hours of sleep. Let's go. Keys to a successful comic. Make one or several characters hot. True. Plant a hook early on. True. Add a shark. Sharks are cool. True. Step 1. Good artists copy. Great artists steal. Seems easy enough. There are lots of great comics out there to steal from, like Spider-Man. Step 2. Write what you know. You know plenty about Spider-Man. The future of your comics looks bright. Step 3. Add a shark. Sharks are cool. Well, shit. You don't know all that much about sharks. More research will be needed. Still, maybe there's a spider shark comic by Teal in the future. You gain +2 smarts from all you've learned. Damn, we have learned a lot. We have so many smarts. You go to watch a taping of the new viral game show. A few lucky audience members will even get chosen to play. Welcome to... Why is this person so anime? Why does this look like a freaking 90s anime? Also, hi, Hiboyo! Have you seen my battle sprite in LOR? Wait, what's LOR? That's his gimmick. Welcome to Suddenly Game Show Trolley Trials. I'm your handsome host, the interdimensional prince. Our first contestant is a slimy sweetie in seat 38C.
Glad to meet you.
Wow, I can't believe this is happening. It's an honor to meet you, Mr. Your Highness. It must be. Now on the screen, you'll see a trolley speeding toward 5 tied up captives. This lever can redirect the trolley to a track with only 1 person tied up to it. Will you pull the lever, contestant number 1?
What?
What? Is this live? Are those real people? Are they gonna die? Why do I have to choose who dies? Oopsie, you ran out of time. Your inaction kept you from having to choose, but resulted in the deaths of 5 people. No points for you. Oh God, what have I done? Next contestant!
The undefeatable omen.
Yes, 'tis I. So tell me, who are the people tied to the tracks? Have they wronged me somehow? Are any of them doctors? I'm not sure. I suppose the man at the end is wearing what could be a lab coat. Then I shall subject his group to trolley side. I do not care for doctors. Wrong answer. Stupid justification. 0 points. Next contestant. According to classical utilitarianism, you must prioritize the good of the many and redirect the trolley to the track with only 1 person on it. Pull the lever, Prince. Correct, and so fast too. Congrats. Then I turn the trolley around and kill the other 5 people too. What? Why?
Silly goose.
Isn't the point of this game to kill the most people? Silly goose. No, that's not the objective. It seems there's been a misunderstanding, so I'll let you change your answer if you want. Nah, I'm good. That just leaves 1 more contestant. Teal in seat 39C, will you pull the hypothetical lever? L, Library, O of R, Ruina. Oh, Library of Ruina. I'm gonna have Strawberry Monster now. My Wi-Fi dropped and tried to stop me raffling my nuts. I like the clown. Fan favorite. Lord of the Rings. Oh my gosh. I think I got... Let's see, what is this? There's stuff in my drink. That's what I thought. LOTR. T being not capital letter. April 1st is me, second fave behind Omen. I think my favorite is the slime guy. If there was an orc man, then I would say the orc man is my favorite, but alas, there's no orc man, unfortunately. Also, hi, punk. There's an Oni girl. An Oni is not the same. Use your phone a friend lifeline so you can defer the responsibility to someone else. Defund the trolley infrastructure of this hypothetical city. It has only brought terrible transportation, several dead people, and no ethical clarity. I'm gonna say that. The Jesse Cox game? Wait, what's that mean? Oh my. That was our super secret correct answer. It's also the answer that puts an end to this program. I don't know how to feel about this.
Oh, okay.
Wait, how did you win without killing anybody? That seems counterintuitive. Teal's the winner because they saved everyone in this dilemma and every dilemma that could have been. They're a hero! This is what it takes to be a hero. Pass. Fuck the haters. It's not often you get to be a hero and get the interdimensional prince fired in one day. Win-win. Over the next few weeks, you meet with city planners, government officials, and trolley operators, dismantling the whole establishment. God knows why you're qualified to do all this, but God knows why this city's public transport relied on killing innocent people in the first place, so whatever. By the end of it, you've made a huge difference. The city papers can't stop singing your praises. Citizens finally freed from horrific, omnipresent threat of being tied to trolley tracks at any moment. Philosopher society at a loss now that trolleys no longer offer interesting ethical dilemmas to discuss. Interview with a retired trolley operator. I can still hear their screams. You gain +2 smarts for dismantling the trolley establishment but lose 2 charm. What the heck? Gamers. Why? How do I keep getting smarter and smarter? Dodo to smart, literally. Like, what? Time to get some fresh air.
Who shall I talk of next?
You smart? Apparently. It's probably gonna want me. It's probably want me to. It's probably gonna want me to get paired up with this fucking nerd, isn't it? This determines who you date? I mean, because it keeps giving me smarts. I'll probably get paired up with a nerd. Right? What if you don't date anyone? Oh, Doug likes smarts? Oh, frick yeah. You can actually pair yourself up with no one. You can sit at the empty tables. Top right is a cameo date? What the frick is a cameo date? Who do you... Hashtag. Cameos in from previous games. Oh. Oh. Jesse Cox is a YouTuber who was involved with the development of this game as a producer and whose voice talent... and was a voice talent for a character. Oh, that's so cool. Oh my god. I forgot I didn't have hair for a second. I went to go touch my hair because I thought my hair was up in a ponytail, and then it wasn't. I remembered I was bald. Bald moment. It's like, it's so weird being bald after having like really long hair, because it's like, where did my hair go? All right, I'm gonna date Doug if he thinks being smart. If he thinks being smart, Doug isn't picky about stats. That's good, because last time I'm pretty sure he rejected me. What do you want to do? Go out for dinner, go out for a walk, board game night, watch some TV, visit a museum. We can't do that yet. I love slimes though. But there's only one type of monster I like more than slimes, and that's orcs. What's board game night? You and Doug have a great game night. You play a new Euro game that Doug backed on Start Kicker. After 2.5 hours of trying to understand the rules, you discover that the game is more fun when you just build towers with the pieces. Congrats, you invented Jenga with extra steps. At least you still have fun with Doug. Have you met the bald abnormalities? Wait, what's a bald abnormality?
I'll tell everyone this is based on a true story.
Now it's time to take a break from your real-life shenanigans and brainstorm some fictional shenanigans for your comic. Go for it. Orcs aren't monsters, they're people. Philosopher! Have you met the bald abnormality? Wait, what's the bald abnormality? Here, let me put YouTube chat back up so y'all can read it. It's just an abnormality who makes people bald. Yeah, that's what happened. Weren't you the one that said centaurs aren't people? Wait, Rose said centaurs aren't people? Wait, how is an orc a person if a centaur's not a person? How does that make any sense? I was in that conversation. I don't remember what my argument was. Give me a minute. Okay. What trend from the early 2000s should come back already? Only needing to learn like 3 memes and 4 slang words to sound cool. People actually seeking revenge. Delicious tobacco. Why did this trend die out? Or wearing pants. Whew, this is a tough. Only needing to learn like 3 memes and 4 slang words. What's your strongest asset when on a first date? You taste like a pumpkin spice latte. You have strong yet graceful knees. That's not accurate because my knees are freaking weak as heck. Well, damn, it got you lacking. It did. It did. It got me and it drop kicked me across the face and took all my hair with it. It doesn't go around making people bald. You have to talk to it. Oh, shoot. This is what I get for talking to strangers. 40k have the best orcs. I freaking love orcs so much. Your eyes are soulless, almost as if they were 2 sexy, empty holes. You can transform into a tiger. How is that smart?
Look at the lights.
The farther the thing is from humanity, the more I prefer it. I still think, okay, one, I still think orcs aren't human because they're arguably objectively not human. Like, they're obviously not human. And I would smash an orc over a human any day. I did not say human, I said people. Those are interchangeable. Those are interchangeable. Human and people are interchangeable. Okay? Would you like a joke? Always. No human is a species. All right, I'm gonna drop kick you. I'm going to the hotel. You're chilling in your hotel room, staring at the ceiling when you've already memorized the ceiling. You decide to call room service. Room service asks you, how can I help you? You tell room service you memorized the ceiling because you were bored. Turns out room service loves your room ceiling. They've memorized that out of boredom too. You talk about it for hours. The conversation is enriching and it inspires you for any ceiling-themed creative project you may have in the future. You gain +2 creativity. Sometime later, you're chilling in the hotel bar with Omen and Doug. The bartender brings over your next round of drinks. Thank you! These look delicious! Where do rainbows go when they've been bad? The dungeon. The sex dungeon. Are elves people? Alright, I get your point. How are centaurs not people then? If orcs and elves are people, how are centaurs not people? Why is that guy a hot dog? He's wearing a costume. Doug, I'm quite sure that this is not the drink you ordered. I know, but it's fine. I don't want to bother the bartender. Inadmissible. No friend of mine shall drink anything other than their preferred beverage. Omen grabs Doug's drink and throws it at the wall, shattering it. Oi! You gave my friend a drink he did not want! Shame on you and whatever unfortunate souls you are sired into your despicable bloodline. Bring him a Bahama Mama with a silly straw! And if you get it wrong again, the next thing I shall shatter is your skull! Dang, Omen. I really admire your assertiveness. I wish I had your confidence. Why, thank you, Doug. I quite like your penchant for giving me compliments. One might even say this is your best feature. As for your wish to be confident, there are a few better ways to build one's confidence than a bar brawl. Observe. Wait, no. Omen throws a chair at the beefiest guy in the bar.
Count your days,
What did you say about my mother, you fiend? Have at thee! She fights, clearly in her element. You're not worried about yourself either. You've got a pocket full of sand and a thirst for violence. Doug, on the other hand...
Crap.
How do I make a fist? If I break my ribs, can I call a timeout? I don't know the etiquette here. Well, let's just say he's not a born fighter, but you still want to help his confidence, so maybe there's another way for him to participate in the brawl. Pocket sand, exactly. There's a Dokes viewer attack? You're kidding. You're kidding. Where do rainbows go when they've been bad? They go to prisms so they can reflect on their action! Oh my god, that's so good. What the heck? Oh god. I think it was because centaur are demigods. Nephel is a goddess, so not people. So you're saying gods aren't people? Why aren't gods people? Humans can and become gods, true. Hold on, why are gods not people? Let me change this viewer attack for you, buddy. Hold on, give me a sec. I'm tabbed. Oh, there's a roasted turkey. Hold on, let me play this. Ah! Why is it so juicy?
The damn thing.
My bad.
You will give me an egg.
All right, hold on. Let me change this to free. God, that's so freaking funny. Let me turn it down just a bit, though. Oh my god, that's so freaking funny, dude. I can't believe they added that. I cannot believe they added that. Also, gods are totally people. He could be the one who keeps score with added commentary. He can hype everyone up by adding spectacular sound effects. I'm gonna say gods are not people. Why aren't gods people though? What about gods makes them not people? They're still people. Hopefully the music isn't copyrighted or something. I mean, if we get copyrighted strikes, we get copyrighted strike, and then I go to YouTube jail again. It's fine. What are they gonna do? Send me to jail? They've only done it already once. I'm not even monetized on YouTube. I don't know why they keep telling me that like my videos get yoinked. Like Like that, like it changes anything. Gods are not people because they're believed to exist on a level far beyond human limits. That's a good point. But Ragos, do you think that centaurs are people? Or orcs are people? Or... yeah, or are orcs people? Because Rose says orcs are people, but centaurs aren't people, and gods aren't people either. Then why can I, as a Final Fantasy character, kill a god? Bro! You're not bringing Final Fantasy logic into this! What is your definition of people? True! True! Because and elves. Rose also said elves are people too. Yeah, what is a person? What is a people? What is a people? Sapiens? What is a person? Hold on, Google will teach me. What makes people people? I'd say capable of society and culture. Then actually sapiens plus culture. If we're including like culture, then yeah, I would say that gods probably don't have, or like gods and goddesses probably don't, but they're not something we can comprehend, I suppose. Because who knows if they have a culture? We don't, because they're gods. I'd call people that are in a community in a group sapiens. What's the definition of sapiens? As an entity that is aware of itself, its surroundings, and can comprehend the abstract. Gods are the cornerstones of their own culture, like cult leaders. Sapience is what most people confuse with sentience. See, that's what I was thinking what sapience was, so I had to Google to make sure. But what if there's a world for gods where they hang out? See, that's what I was thinking, right? What if there is a world for gods where they hang out? And like, they're all like chilling and they're like, oh, what'd your followers do today? Oh, I watched them and they were playing soccer or something. I don't know. Because there's so many different gods that different people believe in, right? So what if they do all mingle? What if gods are like bald? I am bald. That's my scalp. A singular person can't be people. True! A singular person cannot be people. It is not possible for a singular person. Shiny-headed brain dish. You could eat so much food off the top of my head because it's that clean and shiny. That means gods could be people. Gods could be people, we just don't know if gods are people. Because we don't know anything about, like, we don't know the truth. You know, we don't know the facts about the gods. They exist on a greater plane than we do. Were the paintings in Verso's canvas people? Yes, they were. Yes, they were. I absolutely 100%. The paintings in Verso's canvas were people. They absolutely were people. They may not have been human, but they were people. What if it's multiple gods like Olympus? They just hang out and shit. They were sentient. They had dreams and ambitions. They had love, they had emotions, they had care, they had culture. They had like they evolved them. They were French. Okay, that doesn't mean they weren't people. That doesn't mean they weren't people. What do you mean? Oh my god. I never said that you did. Listen, the way that you add that implies. Sorry. Listen, I'm so used to French hate that I just immediately assumed you were saying they weren't people. Verso would rather genocide them, and Renoir wouldn't even acknowledge them. I think it's because he, like, yeah, there's so much to it. There's so much to it. The thing is, I think it's because, even though they are people, Verso values his mother over the canvas, right? He values his mom's life because, like, without the canvas, none of them exist. However, his mom, with or without the canvas, exists. She's a living, breathing human being. And the canvas is filled with people, but not humans. You know what I mean? I come back to French hate. I appear at the most random times. It just happens. No, he just wanted to die. I mean, he did want to die too, but also he had different values and stuff, you know? I kind of think they're not people, but it's hard to explain why. How the fuck are you gonna say orcs are people? Centaurs are not people, but then the canvas is not people. What? What is this logic? Explain yourselves! I am bald. I'm bald! We're gonna keep score with that because it is a canvas. But it's not the canvas, it's the people in the canvas. There's a whole society in there. They're mental projections. They're not, though. But they are not mental projections. That's the thing. That's the thing. Hold on. Let me... I see what's going on. We're fighting now. Because you just triggered something to me. Alright. Alright. We have the canvas, right? Verso... Don't mind the way that this is him. This is real him before he died, okay? He painted with his little brush a world. He painted with his little brush, right? A few friends. The Yankee. He painted friends. He had his few friends, right? That were based off of people in the real world. His two dogs. His two dogs. And his family. And he added more and more and more. Until eventually, there were so many people, they made their own societies. One of his dogs went off, had a whole community of people that, like, they had a river where they could revive themselves, right? And they could bring them back, but they had to do it like in small amounts because there were so many babies. There wasn't enough people to take care of the babies, right? Another one went on to make friends with other things. Like, things just kept being created. Like, there was a mainland, there was other land, there was a whole place where people, like, danced together and all they did was spend time dancing, and there was a mainland filled with people who kept, like, who would fall in love, kiss, fall in love, boom, and then they made a baby, right? But Verso never painted them. Verso never painted these people. He painted the beginning of these people, right? But not the end of these people because he was dead. The canvas went on without him. It made a whole society of people without him, right? he was a god, right? Yeah, the painters are like God. He was a god that created the beginning of a time, but that time continued on and on and on and on and on without him needing to interfere. And they came up with their own culture. They came up with their own fighting styles. Like, they evolved, and you can see that evolution through all of the expeditions. Through all of the expeditions that went, every single expedition that kept going and 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 going. And then the people inside of the canvas, even the ones that he made, evolved so much they fought God. Literally evolved so much that they fought God. And on top of that, one of the expeditions, it was expedition what, like 100 or something? Expedition, like one of the expedition members fell in love with one of the people Verso had created based off of his sister. They fell in love together. They were gonna get married. They were kiss, fall in love. And then the real life Clea came into the painting and fucking murdered the Clea in the painting that was different from her. Expedition, we're counting down. Expedition 0 was the first. Yeah. I don't, was it Expedition 0 that the dude fell in love, or was it Expedition 100? I don't remember. Anyways, but like, bro fell in love, and then she turned him into a monster. If I write a program that does something similar to the canvas and learns as it goes and eventually runs on its own, are those people? Yes. Yes. This is why when people talk about AI will eventually become people. AI will be people. There will get to a point where AI will become people. Are we talking about Expedition 33? Yeah, we are. If they are self-sustaining and self-proliferating, yes, they become people. If they can think and they can act by themselves, they are people. All right, keep score. We're finally telling him. I can't even be in this conversation. I consider a robot a human. We're not necessarily talking about humans because humans are like a species, but we're talking about people. And what makes a person a people? Does that make ants people? Yes. Ants are people. Oh, not sapient. Never mind. Never mind. Apparently I'm wrong. Why not? Painted guy fell in love with painted Clea. Real Clea turned painted Clea into a Nevron making machine. And she also locked the painted Clea's lover in Renwash's draft. I need to go back and play that game. God, I'm so excited for the DLC, gamers. I'm gonna shit my pants. Does that mean Doug's narrating this one? Sweet, then I'm going on a break later. Ladies and gentlemen, in this corner of the bar, we have the undefeatable Omen in all of her post-defeat glow-up glory. Fuck yeah, bitches! I'm in my redemption era now! And over there, we've got Teal, the crazy cook, throwing sand in people's eyes. I didn't come to fuck around! Some listeners might assume that Omen, having half the arms, would be half the fighter, but she easily holds her own with her mastery of the flamethrower. Why does she have a flamethrower? Why do we only have one tag? Wait, what happened to all my tags? What happened to all my tags? Die! Teal's fighting style is scrappier and more erratic, but their drunkenness has somehow made their technique more effective. Or maybe everyone else is just drunker? It's hard to say. Anyway, it looks like the final victims are falling, and the winning fighter is Omen with 9 kills.
Glorious!
I reign supreme. Doug. Welcome in, Raiders! How are you? What game were y'all playing? I hope you're having a fantastic day. I have a joke, but it's too far. Uh-oh. Plus, Alicia literally was reborn in the painting. She became Mayel, and even after she remembered, yeah, she still called herself Mayel. Because it was like she had a new life, you know? Like she lived equal amount of time as Alicia as she did Mayel. But all of those memories, all of that love, like her parents died, right? As Mayel. And she was raised by painting, if you technically consider it. We're just chatting. Hell yeah. Sorry to rain and run. Hope you have a good stream. Thank you. I appreciate it. I hope you had a great stream. And I hope you have a good relaxed time. Gustav, my beloved. Gustav! I love Gustav. I cannot wait for the DLC. Like, literally. Literally, I cannot wait until we play the DLC. I am going to play it the moment that it drops. Like, best believe I'm gonna instantly. God, I love the DLC so much. It makes me so sad. Anyways, back to not being depressed. Doug, are you going to tell the Redemption Arc program about this? I fear it will impede my progress. Nah. Once I get a few more of these Bahama Mamas in me, I'm sure I won't remember any of this. You're going to drink more Bahama Mamas? You're a mad lad today.
That was epic.
It's all thanks to Teal. I don't know why, but I think I'm supposed to reward them with +2 fun and -2 creativity. Woohoo! Damn, we have 7 creativity. That's...
I can't wait to tell everyone about this.
Make Loon and CL real. Pull them out of the canvas. I wonder if that's possible. Hedgestrike? An entire monster. So good. Okay. Merch hall. You find a portrait artist at the artist alley. Apparently, he can accurately portray your soul. You've always wondered what your soul looks like. Buff, small and cute? Hey, maybe it's ginger-haired. No, it's just you with a weird blue glow around you. But hey, that glow sure adds +2 charm to your looks. I have so much charm and smarts. What the hell? You're searching for some place to buy a gently used body pillow when you see Omen, Doug, and Nico gathered around a strange camo pattern.
Wow.
Wow, Nico, did you see this poster? It says this anime has almost 500,000 fans worldwide. I can't even count that high. I'll bet none of them are better fans than me. Fans of... What's this fandom called again? This fandom is called Army, and it's so good it'll kill every other fandom and take their stuff. I distrust your grand pronouncements. What makes this fandom so powerful? Let me put it this way. Every year we get more funding than healthcare, education, and public transit combined. Clearly everyone must love us. It's not like we've got such a monopoly on force that the government itself is scared of upsetting us. It's all love. Wow, I love public transit. People leave so much cool stuff behind on their seats. If this is better than that, I'm in.
Now you're talking.
And those uniforms, iconic. I'm already working on my army Sona. My friends, this is obviously a cynical recruitment attempt by a thinly disguised military superpower. The real question is this: do we get our own guns? Oh baby, you'll get so many guns you can use them instead of clothes. Oh no, as much as you love to imagine your friends dressed in full gun corps, you won't be able to smooch any of them if they all die in the war. But how will you convince them not to join? Fririn, literally. Tell your friends that the army is lane. All the cool people are joining the Space Force! Show your friends how the army stifles creative expression by asking whether you can customize your weapons and uniforms. Oh, absolutely. Customize your what? No! Wait, you mean we can't even buy custom skins? Damn, I knew we shouldn't have spent all that money funding first-person shooters. It creates unrealistic expectations. I mean, you can totally customize your weapons in ways that can improve ergonomics or efficiency. Cool, right? Great! I want to hang all my collection of waifu charms from on my automatic rifle. Would you say that improves ergonomics, or is it more of an efficiency thing? Neither. You can't stop my friend from living his truth. Next, you'll tell me I'm not allowed to cosplay a sensitive catboy who only joined the army to make friends. I could see I'm not getting through to you two, but what about you, malevolent dictator? Surely you understand the importance of matching uniforms. What? Oh, I never planned on joining your army. Worm. I only wanted to distract you while I stole all these guns. Now I will be unstoppable. No, my guns! Who would have thought that bringing military weaponry to a convention would have such dire consequences? Everybody, run! Thankfully, it turns out Omen has never fired a gun before and therefore keeps trying to use them like swords instead. You gain +2 creativity for advocating self-expression, but lose 2 smarts from all the blows to the head. Oh my god. I feel oddly stressed. I'm sorry. I think it's because of the philosophical conversation on people. I give hugs and kisses and no people. I will no, that was fine. Oh, okay. I was about to throw a bunch of fire ants onto Ray to calm you down, but I suppose I won't need to do that then. But let me know, because I still have the fire ants. Give me the ants? Alright, well, I guess I'll give them to Sprinkles, since I don't need them anymore. Enjoy your fire ants! Just one handful? Nah, that's okay. You can have the whole box. Alright, next is Community Zone. You sit down to play an experimental new TTRPG called Dancing with Dragons. Dodo dips me in hot tar, and I scream loud as frick, and Dodo just laughs. Only on Sundays. Dodo Bird, you can't do that. Why not? Why not? Ray won't die. It's just a little fun game we play together. Ray drop kicks me in the kidney every single Saturday. Sus! Sus! Good night, Lexus. I hope you sleep well, you little cutie patootie. Sus! And then I have to spend the next 24 hours after Ray drop kicks me in the kidney to regenerate my kidney. So by the time I'm finished healing, I'm able to dump him into hot tar. Don't lie, you don't even have kidneys. That's not true, I have 4 of them. He only takes 1 out, but I need 2 to live, so it's kind of difficult. It's a typical Tolkien-esque fantasy setting, but all battles are decided in DDR matches against your opponents. Dance Dance Revolution. You carry your party because you've got moves for days. It's a little unfairly skewed because your game master has a broken foot, but that's not your fault. You gain +2 fun kicking ass with your S-rank DDR skills. Later, Omen and Doug are fulfilling some con volunteer hours by officiating the Pokemon's trading card tournament. You and Liam are also there. Liam because he loves correcting people on rules. You because it's increasingly clear that you're only at this con to hang around your hot friends. It's illegal. That's illegal too. Ray's committing assault. It's fine because we're doing it consensually. 4? You didn't tell me that. I didn't tell you that I have 4 kidneys. I thought you knew. They don't count as yours if you keep them in a jar. What? What do you mean? It's called foreplay? Yeah, exactly. How would I know? I don't know. That's valid. That's valid. Should I tell you that I have 7 hearts scattered around my body as well? And that in order to kill me, you have to stab all 7 hearts? but some of them can survive outside of my body in jars of dirt. Alright, Kakuzu from Naruto! Is that why I feel you pumping? How did you know that I stuffed one of my 7 hearts inside of you? Hey, we're wrapping up the final match now. Will one of you get to the trophy? Wait, why is, what? I'm so, wait, what is this guy wearing? It's called drip. Yes, full on fishnets and lingerie. And then just like a proper like suit top. Oh my gosh. Hi, Amira! Dodo's part of the demon race. I'm a part of the Dodo wolf race. Garter, not fishnets? No, he's got fishnets on. You can, well, you can't really see it very well because it's kind of blocked. I can see it. The cappies aren't blocking it for me. What trophy? The one I gave you this morning. Oh, I thought you were awarding that trophy specifically to me. Why would I give you a trophy? I don't know. Best volunteer and best omen were my best guesses.
Nice.
Oh, those are great guesses. Indeed. Maybe the trophy was for best guesser. It wasn't. It was the trophy for the winner of this tournament. Go grab it. The awards ceremony should start any minute. We may have a problem. What's wrong? You see, I did that thing. What do you call it nowadays? I did a pawn to the trophy.
What?
Why would you pawn the trophy? It was my trophy. I'll do what I want. It was never your trophy. Well, it definitely isn't now that I pawned it.
Crap, crap, crap.
Ah, crap, Teal. It'd be great if you could... Oops. Think of a way to get the trophy back. Don't sniff my head. Stop! Award them what all professional gamers seek. A coupon for parental approval of their life choices. Give them a drinking glass. Trophies are very inefficient. Container for liquids anyways. Award them with what all professional gamers seek. A coupon for parental approval of their life choices.
Good thinking.
That's an awesome idea. I mean, nerds that struggle to relate to their parents would want this coupon more than anything in the world. If you say so, give me a pen. I will make the pathetic coupon. You can't! You're not a parent! If it doesn't come from a real parent, the approval isn't as genuine. Fine, I'll find some other father and hold his children hostage until he signs the coupon. Ugh, technically I sired another vampire once, which makes me sort of a father, so I can write the coupon. Really? I didn't know you were the fatherly type, Liam. I'm not. I had no idea my vampiric offspring would develop a familial attachment to me. It was rather embarrassing for everyone involved. But if the alternative is Omen harasses strangers and commits crimes, then I'll assume the role and write the coupon. Liam writes the coupon, and you all award it to the tournament winner. The tears she sheds for finally being approved by her dad, or any dad, warms your heart. This is weird, but if the winner's happy and not accusing us of fraud, I guess I'll allow it. I think it's great! Imagine the joy of getting written parental approval. You don't have to imagine it, Doug. Here, I wrote you a coupon too.
Oh, thank you, thank you,
really?
thank you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you! Looks like Liam saved the day by being the ultimate daddy. You gain +2 charm and lose 2 smarts. Sniff, sniff, smells like bird.
Off to find some juicy gossip.
Off to find some juicy gossip. You finally lost smarts. I know, right? Now my smarts is 18 and my charm's 19. I guess I'll go to the main stage next. How to make your player character truly charismatic. You grab a seat at the main stage where a panelist talks about making interesting player characters. Apparently, they should be color coordinated, have a distinct personality, and also a cool name, like Kratos, Luigi, or Teal. You learn you'd make an awesome PC, and that self-knowledge equals 2 smarts. I'm back up to 20! Then you meet up with Doug, Zoe, and Omen to get autographs from a famous anime voice actor.
Oh, how dull.
This is asinine. Obtaining some random motherfucker signature is not worth waiting in line for an hour and 35 minutes. Oh no, is that how long we've been here? We're gonna miss the panel we wanted to see. Oh shit, you're right. There's only one thing to do. We gotta cut the line. What? But cutting is so mean. It's the only way to get the autograph and see the panel. We have literally no other choice here. I could be persuaded to do something mean, but will this not taint my redemption arc? Well, you were bent on world domination before. Line cutting is less evil than that. That's character growth, baby.
Oh, jeez.
What about me? I never did evil stuff before. Is my character shrinking? Nope. For you, Doug, this is an unexpected but welcome anti-hero moment that makes you more complex and cool. Oh, nice! But Zoe, you are also in the redemption arc program. Is this also progressing to a lesser evil for you? You and Zoe lock eyes, recalling her past attempts to destroy all of reality. Yeah, I'd say so. Then line cutting it is. But how will you do it without getting called out? Plant fake memories in strangers' subconscious that your old friends to make them think you were saving a place in line for you. Fun fact, Mothman is canonically a gossip in the Monster Prom universe. Oh my gosh. Gossip! Just start a second line if anyone dares to question your ruse. Just laugh and say, haha. Of course you wouldn't know about the VIP line. I want to go with this one. This one's the funner. This one's the funner one. Time to go full Inception. You four put on VR headsets and plunge into the subconscious of the person at the front of the line. I was not expecting the subconscious to resemble a college lecture filled with naked people. I think this is a dream. We gotta break through it to reach this person's subconscious.
Let's go all Rule 34.
Pervert! Did you hear what she just said? Also, hello! Your bald head looks nice. Thank you! Thank you very much, friend! I have a very bald head. And my ears. My ears are bald from having a bald head. I wouldn't mind hanging out in here for a minute. This guy's dream is my dream come true. Suddenly, all the naked people aim machine guns at you. That's not a euphemism. You're about to get shot. Shit! Their subconscious is fighting back! If we die in the dream, do we die in real life? No, but we'll be stuck in here longer and might miss the panel.
Count your days, fucker.
Oh, motherfuckers! We have a line to cut! You all leap into a dope-ass fight scene. Being in a dream helps because you could never do this many backflips in real life. After a Hollywood-grade action sequence, you break into the core of the subconscious. So, how do we implant the idea that we're friends into their brain? There's no time to strategize. I will beat it into his hippocampus. We are friends! These are friendship punches! You have no choice but to believe me! The dream suddenly ends. You're back in line catching weird stares for wearing VR headsets and miming an action sequence. Whoa! Hey guys, I was wondering when my best friends would get here. I saved you a spot in line. Oh, and Omen, here's the 20 bucks I owe you. Sorry I forgot to pay you back sooner. Not a problem at all, my friend. You get your autographs, and then you all head to the panel. Con etiquette, how to con the right way. The irony is lost on you, but you still gain +2 smarts and lose 2 charm. Oh my god. She's a Rule 34 artist and smart writer canonically. Are you serious? That's crazy. Smart yet again. What can I say? I'm a genius bird. And my head is so big and so strong and full of so much milk. Time to get back to the con. Hell yeah.
The others will never believe this. Let's go here. You sit down to watch a panel about new proposed TTRPG classes. There are tons of cool options like insurance salesperson, horse with knife shoes, and Steve. Your mind is bursting with new TTRPG world building ideas to counter a Steve's naturally overpowered ability.
giving you +2 smarts. I'm so smart! Afterward, you, Omen, April, and Doug go to see an orchestra perform the score from Skyrim. All you need to do is find a place to sit.
Hey!
Hey, I found some empty seats. Let's sit here. Oh, sorry, but you can't. I'm actually saving that seat for my friend who's in the bathroom. You are saving this seat? Do you mean to imply that sitting in any other chair would be unsafe? No, saving a seat is things friends do for each other. It's fine, we can sit further down. Sorry, I'm saving those seats too, for my other friends. They're also in the bathroom. Okay, no problem. What about these seats? Nope, I'm saving those for my friends and his cousin. Or maybe he said she was his fiance. They're in the bathroom at any rate. Then they can view the concert from the toilets that they are so obsessed with. Give me a safe seat in which to park my ass, or prepare to die! No, Omen, you can't kill him. Because I'm gonna murder him first, and then I'm gonna eat his guts. Yum, 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 yum. Okay, getting this guy to give up his seats is quickly becoming a life or death situation. Convince him to let you sit. Omen is so funny. My cat clawed my neck. No! No, kitty! It's because the hair is gone. Before it was blocking and filtering out the knowledge from entering your brain. Now it can enter from all directions. It can be absorbed through the skin. But wouldn't that be dangerous? The limit might get exceeded. There's no such limit. There's no such limit. We're so smart. We are so smart. We're filled with so much pilk and knowledge. Are you sure you're already at the saving seat stage of friendship? Maybe this is a bit too much and it'll make your friendship awkward. We're better friends than your friends. We have Lambos. Some of us have more than one. I'm gonna go with this one. Really? I didn't know there were stages of friendship. Of course there are. Stage 1 is sending each other funny memes. Stage 2 is going out to eat together. Stage 3 is finally sharing the deep stuff, like how your balloon kink might be tied to your mommy issues. Anyway, see saving at stage 4. Oh man, I don't even know if I'm at stage 1 yet. I haven't sent my friends any funny memes.
I can help.
I can help. I have a funny meme saved just in case I ever make a new friend. What are your friends' phone numbers? I don't know. Come to think of it, I don't even know their numbers. Or their names for that matter.
Womp womp.
Oh, well, case solved then. It's still too soon for you to save seats for them. Gotcha. Thank goodness I ran into you all so I could have you set me straight. I'm gonna go find my friends and start at stage 0, telling them my name. He leaves and you can finally sit and enjoy the concert with your friends. Hey, since it got brought up, are we at the saving seats stage in our friendship? Of course we are, silly goose. We know each other's names and everything. Doug, if someone tried to take your seat, I would rip their heart out and eat it raw. Aw, thanks. How sweet. You gain +2 charm from the magic of seat-saving level friendship, but lose 2 fun. I keep getting charm and smart. Oh my god. I'm so charming. I'm so smart. Oh, Pilk, I still have the Pepsi in the fridge. Pilk, 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 Pilk. I know you're smart, but that means glass already almost full. Oh, you're so right. I didn't think about that. Oh no.
Where to next?
I think community zone. I gotta do that one day. You still haven't drank Pilk? Oh my god. You attend an indie tabletop game showcase and get pulled into a Euro game based around the classic party game, Never Have I Ever. It's like the original game, but there are different point values assigned to the severity of your admissions. There are also sudden death rules, a phone a friend mechanic, and a robber, somehow. 2 hours later, you've decided that never will you ever play this game again. At least you gain +2 fun hearing the embarrassing things that the other players have admitted. We got fun. You follow the sounds of what you think is a rap battle, but instead find a fast-talking auctioneer leading a rare merchandise sale. I hear 200 for the first edition of She-Hulk, #1 comic, going once, going twice. 250. Sold to the slime with the pocket full of pennies. Doug, you doofus, you overpaid. The comic's cover clearly states it is worth a mere 40 cents. I know, it's weird, but my year of mortality has taught me that overpaying for stuff is a staple in con culture.
I gotta have it.
Right? Die-hard collectors would kill for a comic book like this. Really? People kill for this shit. These must be powerful artifacts indeed. The next item up for bid is a 2013 Kill la Kill figurine complete with mint condition removable panties.
Cleavage!
Ooh, booba! I offer you $1 million for the over-sexualized plastic woman. Whoa, sold to the big spender and row H, no refunds. Cower in fear. I, the undefeatable Omen, have laid claim to the indomitable boobs. Tell me, what power does this rare, glorious totem possess? None, besides the power to make die-hard collectors cream their jeans, I guess. I'm wearing shorts, actually. I mean, what? That's it? Then what the fuck did I just buy it for? Do you know how many doomsday devices I could have bought with that money? Oof. Unless you want to listen to Omen bitch about this for the rest of the day, you should convince them that this anime figurine was a good investment. You should drink Pilk, Raichu. It's a powerful morale booster. If you stare at it with intent, you'll feel strong motivation filling your body. Isn't it the ultimate weapon? The high boob mass increases its bluntness, while the nipples masterfully sculpted under the lingerie can easily poke an eye out. Oh my god. I'm gonna go with the first one.
Fascinating.
Really? That sounds empowering. Yeah, I've often looked at statues like these on lonely nights and felt strong motivation fill my body. Zoe! Come on, you know how it is. When the moon is high, morale is low, and you've already cranked all the enjoyment out of your favorite smut fix. Yeah, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. And gazing upon this figurine with intent would raise my morale. Totally. The internet is filled with videos that can raise your morale as well. I'll send you a playlist. It's working! The figurine is making me feel something. I think it's a bout of salacious motivation.
Nice.
That's great, Omen, but it's better to raise your morale later in a more private setting. Oh, okay. Raising morale seems to involve much more etiquette than it did in my time. Yeah, and also remember to clean up afterwards. Wait, are we talking about masturbation? Yes. You were right. This figurine isn't useless at all. Omen leaves, presumably, to have the most expensive wank in history. Good for them. You gain +2 fun and lose 2 boldness? How do you lose boldness off of that? What?
Look at the lights!
November is over. We can raise our morale together. Oh, God. Oh, my God. That scared the crap out of me. Oh, God. That's such a perfect freaking viewer attack. Oh, my God. Boldness would be spending $0 for it. That's valid. That's valid. Congratulations, everyone who passed November. I won No Nut November. Me and Rose won No Nut November. So obviously we're the best. Let's see. Let's go to the merch hall. At the stands, you find a fanzine vendor. You ask her what her zines are about. They're about you, she replies. You open one of her fanzines. It's full of badly cropped pictures of you. You feel you should be disturbed, but you also feel flattered. You buy a copy. Dang, some of these pics you haven't even seen before. You're bowled over by your own +2 charm. I'm charmed. I'm charmed. I'm freaking dying. Why are you dying? No! No! Congrats. Thank you. Thank you. I lost every day because of Gustav. Guess who's winning Destroy Nick December because of Gustav? I also won non-stop Nut November. Hey, I did no Nut November. We did completely different Novembers. Congratulations on winning though. Congratulations. And yeah, I saw my tracking failed. So we're good. We restarted. You're still reeling from the horrors you saw in that homemade taxidermy booth. So you're a little slow on the uptake when your other friends stop dead.
Oh my gosh.
Is that a Pure Lust polyresin 1:4 figurine of Lady Dimitrescu? I can't say this lady's name. In the box? Were any of those words supposed to mean something to me? They only made 50 of these beauties. I've never even seen one in person. I think I'm gonna pass out. Weird, we heard you clap. That's because I clapped. Focus, Doug. You can't make the purchase of a lifetime if you don't keep your eyes on the prize. There's no chance in heck I can afford that figurine. I'd need to take out like 2 loans on my moped.
No.
It's okay. It's enough just to stand here admiring it, pretending for a few sweet minutes that it's mine. I've purchased the big-breasted object of your desire. Grovel for my mercy. Oh, Omen, you shouldn't have. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Omen, it was incredibly nice of you to buy Doug that figurine. As your Redemption Arc program sponsor, I'm proud to take some credit for your growth. What are you two talking about? I bought this lecherous totem for me!
Count your days.
I don't yet know how it works, but its mere aura caused your brains to become mush. And now that power belongs to me. Count your days, fuckers!
I take no responsibility for this.
Omen may be an idiot, but they're a hot rich idiot that you like, and they just bought something that another hot broke idiot you like really wants. If you play your cards right, you're sure that you can work something out that makes everyone happy. Strike a deal with Omen, Doug gets the figurine and she can have some other plaything in exchange, like your soul or whatever. Explain that the figurine is powerfully cursed. Whoever owns it risks developing an attached attachment to the fictional character it represents. I'll go with this one. I don't believe you. Ah, sweet Omen, we've all been there. Here, tell Lady Dimitrescu that you feel no attraction to her. Doug, it's just a plastic figurine. A plastic figurine with some big plastic boobs. Whoa, look at those boobs. Yeah, and her commanding eyes, her intimidating yet alluring figure, no, it's mostly the boobs for me. Look at them. Wait, this is the powerful curse you were mentioning before. You want me to fall under the spell, don't you? But Omen is stronger than a silly totem. A breastful, full-chested totem that melons boobily into your soul. Stop it! Omen, there's more to Lady Dimitrescu if you only stop to appreciate. Doug! Do you want Omen to appreciate the figurine's other features, or do you want her to give it to you? Oh, I want the second thing. Here!
That was epic.
You managed to make her give it to me. Thanks, Teal. Look at poor Doug with his booby totem. It's too late for him. Thanks for saving me from such a fate. Thanks for making those two stop. Yay, you managed to make 3 people grateful to you for different reasons. You gain +2 smarts and lose 2 charm. What is it with the smarts and charm? Oh my god. Oh my god. I failed both of the types of NNN. Oh, I'm sorry, game. Yeah, literally, you can always succeed next year. You've got this. You've got this. And yes, the Resident Evil lady.
I can't wait.
I just can't say her name.
This.
Let's go to the hotel. You get an ice cream phone at a... You get an ice cream cone at a food stand. Damn, you ate it too fast. Brain freeze! You feel like you can't move. You stand still for what seems like ages. The entire con passes in front of you. You imagine everything you'll miss out on now that you're forever frozen. Suddenly, the brain freeze passes. After such a traumatic experience, your neural pathways have been changed forever, effectively giving you +2 creativity. What is NNN? NNN is either non-stop nut November or no nut November. Try pronouncing less of the letters. Ice cream phone. My nose feels itchy, but for some reason, no matter how much I scratch it, it won't stop feeling itchy. Bless up, Poppy. Thank you. Also, it's Romanian, I'm pretty sure. Where's Mab? My little Romanian! Later, you're having a lovely time playing cards with Omen and Doug in the hotel room. Man, I'm getting hungry. You guys want to order room service? I want pizza! Room what? Room service. You order off of a menu and the food gets brought to your room. You can just request food into the ether and have it delivered to your door? I take everything back. This modern era fucks. Get me a bottle of wine, 2 helpings of caviar, and 4 steamed lobsters. Tell them to make the lobsters kill each other in claw-to-claw combat to ensure that I am only served their strongest specimens. You and Doug place the orders, and 30 minutes later, a bellhop arrives. I've got wine, caviar, and lobsters for the undefeatable Omen, and a Caesar salad for Danny.
Well, I've heard words.
Oh, thanks. This looks delicious. Doug, I know your name is not Danny, and you did not order a Caesar salad.
Oh.
It's fine. I'm not gonna make him go all the way back to the kitchen and get me something else. No! You must stand up for yourself. You cannot go through life being a meek, squishy goody-goody to be walked all over. But that's what slimes are best at.
If you're not leaving, I am.
Well, I shan't allow it. I'm going to bring the bellhop back. When we return, you had better be prepared to demand the correct order or unleash your wrath. Oh no, I'm so bad at confrontation. Can I just hide in the shower until the bellhop leaves? No way, but Doug looks like he might pass out, so you'd better give him some advice on confrontation before the bellhop gets back. I got disconnected, I'm back. Welcome back! Dodo, did I get it right? I think YouTube might have suppressed whatever you said, because I did not see anything. And I don't know how to I don't know how to read. I don't know how to open up mod view on YouTube. Let me search up how to wait, how do I do that? Ray, why did you post a bunch of zeros? Brother, are you okay? Sprinkles, I'm going to send you something. I unhid it. You can unhid these? I said, you mean semen? Oh, I guess, I mean, it can mean it. It can mean it. Did Dodo get muted? Am I muted? Hello? Hello? Do you hear me? Am I here? Hello? Hello? Why are y'all like, there's no way. What do you mean? Stop! 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 No! What? No, you just stopped making sound for a second. Your mouse still moved? Oh. I'm calling the mothership. Wait, why are you apologizing? Oh my god, that freaking gif. I lied. I could hear you. My wife should sleep. Why? It's the middle of the day. Write a script for Doug to follow. Write some lines for the bellhop too, just to make absolutely sure this goes according to plan. Find compromise. Doug can keep being hyper polite, but he must end his statements with or else to assert some dominance. Let's go with the first one. This seems better. You write the script, and Doug feverishly memorizes it until there's a knock on the door. Listen, wench. You are going to read the cue cards Teal is holding behind my good friend Doug, or I'm going to bury this knife into your kidney. Good evening, sir or madame. You seem to have gotten my order wrong. I'm deeply sorry, Doug. I'm ashamed of my misstep. It won't happen again. Wait, so you do know my name? How? Shit. That's your bad. Writing a script in 30 seconds is harder than it looks. What do I say now? Come up with something unless you want to spend the next 6 months shitting into a colostomy bag. Because, everyone on staff knows you, Doug. You're the most handsome guest at the hotel.
Wow.
Oh, wow. What an honor. Anyway, please bring me the Wagyu burger I ordered and also some fries for my friend Teal, who didn't order earlier but is getting kind of hungry. If you don't mind, of course. Yeah, sure. Better that than kidney failure. What? I mean, anything for my favorite customer. I'll be right back. Exit stage right. Oh, oops. Wasn't supposed to read that part.
Splendid.
Excellent work, Doug. That conversation was both smooth and natural. I'm proud of you. Aw, thanks. Guess all I needed was a little push. You all soon enjoy your delicious room service feast, gaining +2 creativity for your scripting skills, but losing 2 boldness. Who the hell are you? And welcome to my mystery shop where fate does the choosing and you do the paying. What? What is this? What the hell is this? Ah, yes, Dull Daniel does nothing. These figurines do literally nothing. The choice for those who don't want the unexpected to hit them in the head. Classic. Each box raises a stat. Oh. Stats, but now they're people. It's based on the stat icons from the popular video game Human Prom. They are said to have slight effects on people's stats. Zodiac Thirst Cosmic Off Us includes a first selection of 6 of the 12 star signs you can date on the acclaimed dating sim. These figurines are said to have non-slight effects on people's stats. Want to test your fortune? Oh, so you like buff bugs? It immortalizes some of the most legendary wrestlers of an underground insect league that was popular years ago. But beware, these big muscles come packing big effects on stats. Landmarks in Love is a series of handsome figurines that are said to take effect on specific places, for those who want locations to get spicier. My Weird Little Village brings to figurine form some of the most popular neighbors of this cozy yet creepy game. They're said to be cursed. They may profoundly impact your own self or the ones you're trying to romance. You're eyeing Major Arcana No Mercy? It has some of the best character from the hit anime of the same name. These figurines are all about sound and video for some reason. I think this one's Charm. Little Acorn. This item gives your character a new job, changing their visual appearance. What? Always a pleasure to take your money. Come back soon. What just happened? Another day, another morning to devote to the comic book you're working on. Time to brainstorm. That's a new one. I've never seen. I'm so confused. Maybe if I put, whoa, you're a mango? Oh my god, that's why it said that it changed my appearance. They turned me into a freaking mango? Dude, what? What? Why? Why? All right. I'm gonna put some moisturizer on my nose. And maybe this will get rid of the itchiness that I'm experiencing. Why is my nose so itchy?
Why? Why would they do this? I wonder if I have a skin infection, that's what causing it to be so itchy. Alright, what's a red flag you can't let slide on a first date? They lack street smarts, they don't even own a single cow, reducing the chances of having tasty chocolate milk whenever you want. And their appealing cooking skills are a lie, as they're being controlled by a rat under their hat. They happen to live in the sewers, which probably affects their personal hygiene. I think the third option is actually really cool. This one, if someone had a rat under that hat, they're controlled their cooking, that would be baller. Maybe they happen to live in the sewers. I think that's the worst one. Why haven't you finished that big project you told everyone about? Dude. This cold weather equals dryness equals an itchy nose. Oh! Maybe that's why. So I just need to put on more moisturizer and then I'll be fine. Gotta go now. It's almost morning here and I haven't slept yet. Oh my gosh. Good night, Amira. I hope you sleep well. Oh my god. Get some good EPs. Some real good EPs. Also, this feels like a personal target towards me, considering I've got several big projects that I've told everyone about, but I have not finished. They're all just sitting there. Alright, you want to fuck a lot of people first. An ancient curse. A creature living under your bed told you that you should wait. You don't want to be rude to the bed creature. Big oil is pressuring you not to. They probably feel threatened by you, as they should. Dodo, did you do something with your hair? I shaved my head bald. I don't know what's going on, but option one. Good night, Amira. I hope you sleep well. Good night. Good night. I think I'm gonna go with big oil is pressuring me not to. Oh wow, I look horrifying. I'm doing well. How are you? Two truths and a lie. I'm still thinking, but it's so hard. It's so hard to think. Look at us. We look horrifying. Absolutely horrifying. Let's go to the merch hall. What am I? Got food poisoning from work? Oh, hell no. Hell no. I would drop kick whoever gave me food and poisoned it. God damn. I'm so sorry. I've never had food poisoning before, but I have been around people with food poisoning, and oh my gosh, does it look ever the worst thing ever. You suddenly realize your phone is dead. Good thing you're at the merch hall. You find a stand where someone's selling chargers. You want to buy one, but you feel bad about buying something so not nerdy. The vendor sighs and draws an ew-woo face on the charger. Sold! You gain +2 charm for your kawaii phone charger. Afterward, you're walking to the food trucks when you pass Doug carrying a boomerang of all things.
Hello.
Hey Teal, what do you think of my new boomerang? It's certainly a boomerang. It sure is. I freaking love this thing. Boomeranging is gonna be my passion from now on. Why? Because boomerangs are cool. You throw them and they always come back to you. Watch, I'll show you. Doug throws the boomerang. It doesn't come back. I think I know what I did wrong. One sec. Doug goes to retrieve his boomerang. Okay, let's try this again. Return to me, my friend. Turn it. It's fine. Third time's a charm. I can do this. Is this boomerang broken or something? You can't watch Doug trudge back and forth to get the boomerang anymore. It's too sad. There must be an easier way to make it come back. Right? If found, please return to Doug on the boomerang. It'll mix the badassery of boomerangs with the wholesomeness of trusting people's kindness. Or has he tried throwing it straight upwards? It's so much easier. This is a secret ending scenario. It must be this one.
Good thinking?
Good idea. Should I add my last name and address too? Nah, you don't want to be the first guy to get doxxed by a boomerang. Okay, but I'm at least gonna glue a picture of myself on it so people know who I am. It's not like it's gonna go so far that whoever picks it up can't see me from a distance. Doug writes the message and glues a picture of himself to the boomerang. Now let's try this one more time. Fly high, little guy! Doug throws the boomerang right into the open window of a moving bus. I mean, it was a really good throw at least. It was, wasn't it? I just hope I didn't hit anyone. What you don't know can't hurt you. Want to get a snack? I'm starving. You and Doug head to the food trucks and get churros. You know, Teal, I've been thinking, maybe it's not so bad that I lost the boomerang. It wasn't that cool, right? Yeah, no, totally. In fact, I was thinking, hey, you there. You're Doug, right? I found your boomerang. You did? Thank you so much. Where'd you find it? It hit me in the head while I was on the bus. At first, I was pissed, but then the boomerang and I went on this crazy misadventure and, well, I won't bore you with the details. The point is, I went searching for its owner and I finally found you. Take good care of this thing, okay? It's a keeper. I will. Thanks again. Have a great day.
Whoa.
Can you believe it,
so
Teal?
cool.
This must be a sign that I'm destined to be a boomerang master after all. Looks like this boomerang fixation won't be off the menu anytime soon. At least you gain +2 charm for helping Doug, but you also lose 2 smarts. Would you want me to tell you what answer for the secret ending or just guess? Tell me the answer for the secret ending. He fricked the boomerang. That's what adventure means. No! No, it's not. No, it's not. It can't be. It can't be. Should I eat pizza? Pizza. Give me pizza. P-I-Z-Z. Hey, I want pizza. Fun fact, you got this because you're charm and smarts. I'm so charming. I'm so smart. You enter a competitive tarot tournament because you're reckless enough to gamble your entire future. After several hangmen and burning towers, you decide to harness the power of celestial bodies. With your best Yu-Gi-Oh! Impression, you throw down Pluto. Pluto isn't a planet anymore. You're playing with an old deck. You're disqualified and your opponent also predicts that you'll die of chlamydia. While you just gained +1 terrible fate, you also got +2 fun because dying from chlamydia means at some point you'll get laid. Omen and Doug are assigned to judge the competitive tarot tournament. You and Zoe have time to kill and decide to tag along. Yo, judges, we need a ruling over here.
Con volunteer.
What's the problem? I ran a competitive tarot club in middle school, so I can probably help. My opponent cheated. He played a 9 of Wands, which can only be played during the fortune phase if it's in the future position. Unless I have an elliptical cosmic guardian on the battlefield, which I do. She's lying to try and get me disqualified. Okay, I have no idea what most of those words meant. The meta's changed a lot since my day. But I got a copy of the rulebook. It's only 74 pages long. I bet I'll get the gist of it if I speed read. BRB. Who played this card here? I admire its avatar's rippling pectorals. I played it. It's my Mercury card. I see. You should win. This Mercury avatar is hot, both in the attractive way and the closest planet to the sun way. Oh, what about this one? What's this guardian called? Venus, according to the text printed beneath that boobly-breasted bust of a cosmic woman. Yeah, she's sexy. I ship her with Mercury. Their ship name will be Summer Lovin'. All of this is irrelevant to the card game.
For real.
Their love isn't irrelevant to me. This conversation is cutting into your valuable flirting with your friends time. Figure out which player cheated so everyone will move on. Liar, liar, pants on fire, right? Throw a lit match on the player's pants and see who burns. Conduct a karma audit on the alleged cheater to see if his karma has recently been deducted for cheating. Let's go with this one. Zoe, would it be morally permissible to light someone's on fire in this context? I mean, the saying does go like that, and I don't think it's evil if it's in the name of investigation. Yes, give me some matches. Omen lights both of the player pants on fire. They howl and writhe in burning agony. Gasp indeed. Fire so breathtakingly beautiful. Oh no, I was gasping at the plot twist. Both of them cheated.
Gag upon your bitter failure.
Despicable. You deserve your horrid fate, you filthy cheaters. Let's use this as a teachable moment to remember that cheaters never prosper, Omen. I see that clearly now. We should have more teachable moments involving fire. I found the rule. The elliptical guardian does allow the 9 of wands to be played during the fortune phase, but not if Venus is also in play. He did cheat. Yeah, duh. They both cheated. Look, they're both liars with flammable pants.
Golly.
Oh gosh. Honestly, I think you're better off not playing this game anymore, but just look at what happened to these two. You all decide to treat yourself to some takoyaki to celebrate being great judges. You gain +2 boldness and lose 2 smarts. I'm horrified every time I look at my little face. Like, why? Why? Okay. You sit down. Oh my god, I take up so much space. In the picture, you sit down to watch a post-mortem discussion of the game Domino. You learn that the first iteration had no pieces at all, which made playing quite difficult. The 7th iteration added the crucial rule that forbids eating your own pieces. An hour later, you know more about Domino than anyone in your age group, which actually isn't hard, but still, +2 smarts for you. Later, you, Zoe, Doug, Omen, and April attend a panel being hosted by one of the most respected 3D artists in the video game industry. Hi everyone, I'm Alice Garcia, and I specialize in 3D rendering the digestive systems of all your favorite video game characters. Oh, okay. The screen behind her shows a render of Splash Kaboom with an exposed stomach and colon complete with half-digested chili dog inside.
Breathtaking.
Incredible. I tell you guys, this woman is a master of her craft. Bringing Splash's intestines to the 3rd dimension was a huge task. I had to consider how his super speed power would affect the shape and density of his fecal matter. Whoa, that's true. An extraordinary metabolism like Splash's must mean he poops differently. This is the last time you choose which panel we're attending. 1 hour of learning way more about the digestive system than you ever wanted to learn later. Okay, now I'm going to put all these techniques I've explained to use and make a quick render of a volunteer's digestive system. Any takers? The artist looks at you. No, thank you. You avoid her gaze. She keeps seeking out your gaze. You engage in a chase, dodging and seeking until your eyes meet for a split second. You there with the eyes. That's you, Teal. Yes, please come on stage. Let me get a feel for you before we get started. Can you describe your digestive system to me? I don't know. I've never really gotten a good look at it.
Don't be shy.
Just tell us about your guts. I bet their colon is ugly.
Just kidding.
Just kidding. I'm not really thinking that. I am. Great, now you're insecure about how attractive your digestive system is. You better hype it up. My digestive tract is like a sexy, grizzled action hero. It seems some shit. My rectum is so clean you could eat off of it. As a matter of fact, I'm not saying that. My digestive system is like a sexy, grizzled action hero. Oh, really? What sort of perils and tribulations has your digestive system endured? My insides have had to process things you wouldn't believe. I live on, haunted by the memory of my digestion's past. Habanero peppers populate my nightmares. Oh no, Teal. I didn't know they were living in such distress. Am I a bad friend? Ah, if my butt could talk, it would surely beg for mercy. But I can't resist the siren song of the hot sauces. Wait, is that why you keep going to the bathroom every 5 minutes? In the quiet of the night, I can still hear the explosions. I'm pretty sure that's peritonitis, Teal. You might want to get that checked out. Do not listen to the foolish and sexy clown, Teal. If you go to the doctor, the spicy food wins.
Whoa. So
And with
cool.
how expensive doctors are, gambling like this with your stomach is quite reckless. Almost in a cool bad kid way. Yeah, Teal is a bold bastard who laughs at the face of hemorrhoids. Well, I give up. Common sense tells me this is worrying, but peer pressure makes me think that maybe they are in fact cool for this? I'm on the fence. Enough of this yapping. I crave hot dogs. You're hungry? Even after talking about all of this? Foolish and sexy April. Omen never shies away from eating hot dogs. You do end up getting some hot dogs. You ask for an unholy amount of Tabasco sauce because you're a lost cause. Your dietary choices will probably kill you soon, but you've certainly lived life unflinchingly, savoring every sticky bite. You gain +2 boldness and lose 2 fun. Bark, 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 bark. Let's go to the lobby. You're walking around with your favorite magical girl wig on. It's itchy as hell. I guess we don't know what we have on underneath this. Who knows? You scratch your head under your wig. Oh crap, a random streamer just recorded you doing that awkward finger wiggle. Your weird head scratch goes through the entire internet cycle. You get memes, shitposted, mashed up, and even turned into a viral dance. Alas, fame is fleeting, and you stop being cool when a CEO does the Magica head scratch in an ad. At least you still gain +2 boldness for surviving internet fame unscathed. Later, you're assisting Omen and Doug while they staff the con info point. You like to pretend to be helpful when you're really just flirting with your friends. I was wondering if there's a cosplay repair area somewhere?
Nice.
I'm not aware of one, but if it makes you feel better, I think your cosplay looks great as it is very post-apocalyptic. Okay, I guess post-apocalyptic Miku can be my thing. Thanks. Excuse me, which room is the ranking every anime butt roundtable being held in?
Huh.
I do not know, but if you go to the merch hall, you will find plenty of anime figurines with butts to oogle. Good point. See ya. Greetings! This is the info point, correct? I'm in dire need of information. Of course, we'll help however we can. Thank goodness. My village has been afflicted with a terrible curse. We ate the fruit of the forbidden tree, and now sickness and despair scourge us all. What can we do?
I don't know.
Oh, gee. I don't know, but I can tell you when the Pokemon's tournament is happening, or how to get to the main stage. Please, I beg of you. I've been wandering for weeks looking for someone with wisdom to spare. I can't return home empty-handed. This all sounds like a tall, refreshing glass of not my problem. Be gone from me.
We have to help.
Come on, we need to try and help. We're the info point. We have to answer any questions people may have. Yep, congrats. That's the conflict. Propose a way for this old man to break the village curse. These predicaments are usually solved with a hard ethical choice. It's likely the only way to lift the curse is for you to sacrifice your own doctor. Just double checking, have you stopped eating the fruit? Just double checking, have you stopped eating the fruit? No, why would we stop eating it? Because it sounds like the people in your village get sick after they eat the fruit. They do, yes, because of the curse. Or maybe the fruit just isn't edible? No, it's edible. We eat it, like, all the time. That doesn't mean you should. It could be poisonous. That can't be true. It's too delicious. Some fruits can be tasty and poisonous.
What?
Wait, really? Fucking treacherous fruit. What a clever ruse. Okay, I'll tell the villagers to stop eating the fruit. But what about the curse? I'm really starting to think there isn't a curse. Look, the same thing happened to me when I got super sick from eating yogurt. But there was no curse, just expired yogurt. It happens.
Nice job, idiot.
What my friend here is trying to say is, stop eating poison, dumbass. Oh, you are so wise. Our village will forever be in debt to you, oh blessed oracles. Farewell.
Good thinking.
Gosh, Teal, you are wise. If only I'd had your advice when I was eating expired yogurt for 2 months. This has been a PSA to not eat poison or spoiled food, in case you needed to be reminded. Thank you for the safe egg deposit in the nest. I love poison. You're bald. I am bald. I'm so bald. I'm so bald and smart because the smarts go into my skin, inside my head, and then I absorb all the intelligence. Time to get back to the con. Merch hall. You find a cool shirt you like in a commercial stand. It costs 3.99 monster dollars. Then you buy a cool sign for 2.99 monster dollars. Then a set of anime badges for 1.99 monster dollars. You then buy a pack of gum for 99 cents of monster dollars. Damn, you have 4 loose coins jiggling in your pocket. It's annoying as fuck. Luckily, you find a shady guy who whispers, "Give it to me and I'll get you +2 charm." You feel dirty for some reason, but you got stats and your pockets aren't jiggling anymore. Later, you're sitting around thinking about Doug, as you often do. What was up with his sudden boomerang fixation? Hopefully that hype has died by now.
Hey!
Hey Teal, I'm glad I ran into you. Are you free right now? Yes. Why? Because I want to take you on a date
What a
to the annual SpookyCon meetup for boomerang enthusiasts. Fuck. Why is there a boomerang meetup at a con all about nerd culture? I wondered that myself. It seems weird since so many nerds are uncool and boomerangs are the pinnacle of coolness. Sure, that's what you meant. Anyway, do you want to go with me? I get nervous around new people, so it'd be nice if I was there with someone I already like. Oh, he's too cute to refuse. You follow him to the dumb boomerang meetup.
Whoa!
Whoa, this is amazing! I never thought I'd be in the presence of so many designer boomerangs. Neither did I, to be totally honest. I really hope these people like me. I'm only an amateur boomerang expert. They've got to be like experts. Actually, they all look as wide-eyed and wet-eared as Doug, throwing their boomerangs and doing the walk of shame to go retrieve them. Still, Doug clearly needs a confident boost right now, so why don't you give him a tip on how to impress his fellow boomerang dorks? Introduce yourself by yelling, "Boomerang!" Everyone loves a good catchphrase. Get another boomerang. Nobody else here has 2 boomerangs. Is there a specific one I have to choose for this? Wow, you're a toxic partner. You want Doug's enthusiasm about something to stop? Listen. Listen, that's what the thing says. I'm not saying it. Pick either one for this section. All right. Get another boomerang. That's perfect. And to think Liam said it was a waste of money for me to get a backup boomerang. I sure showed him. You watch Doug approach the other enthusiasts with a boomerang in hand.
I'm Doug.
Hey guys, my name's Doug. I'm pioneering a new frontier in boomerang enthusiasm. 2 boomerangs. Dude, that's awesome! I can't believe no one's ever thought to do that before. How does it work? Do you just throw them both at the same time? Or do you wait for one to come back before you throw the other like a perpetual boomerang machine?
Yo.
I'm still refining the technique. First, I gotta figure out how to throw them so they return. Ain't no sweat. All of us started from the bottom. It takes hours of practice of dedication to be a real boomerang master. But you're coming strong out the gate. 2 boomerangs? The future really is now. And I have to say, I like a big, strong guy with a thick rang in each hand. Aw, shucks. Come here, Doug. You're one of us now. Let's work on your double boomerang technique. You're gonna be the envy of the boomerang forums.
Heck yeah!
I'd love to. Look, Teal, I'm officially a boomerang guy. You're not totally stoked about that, but you gain +2 fun for helping Doug anyways, and you lose 2 creativity. The lobby. Walking around the lobby, you see a flood of people coming in from the other areas. Crowd stampede. Try not to panic. You remember what your yoga teacher taught you. When you get caught in the middle of a crowd stampede, remember to go with the flow. You do, and the flow consists of the crowd trampling you. Still, you gain +2 boldness for braving the stampede. Later, you and your friends are doing the modern equivalent of socializing, sitting around silently scrolling on your phones, when a new phone gets shoved in your face. Yo, it's your boy Riz, live at SpookyCon, and I'm here with famous idol and my future ex-wife, April 1st. April, babe, want to give a shout out to my 3.6 million fans? Don't be shy.
Sorry, but no.
Sorry, but I can't appear on unmoderated streams without my agency's approval. Don't worry, I got my boy Fat Nuts Nation moderating chat right now. He says he wants to see your honkers. Can you give us a honk honk? Come on.
Not complaining, but
Mr. Riz, was it? Sorry, but you're kind of sitting in my chair and also on my body. Dude, what? I thought you were just a really sticky beanbag chair. Anyway, I'm guessing you got like, what, 15 subscribers at best? What? No, I don't stream. I don't have any subscribers. Then make like a chair and shut the fuck up, alright? The hot people are talking!
Someone give me a knife.
Well, I think I speak for all of us when I say that this man's vibes are atrocious. Can I stab him? No, Omen, you can't solve all your problems with stabbing. I beg to differ. Yeah, come on, let's stab him. Stabbing's fun for all ages. Not true. Stabbing should only be performed with a responsible adult. Look, he's a banshee, which is a type of ghost. Stabbing him wouldn't even harm him. This is a great teachable moment for Omen, everyone. How can we solve this problem without stabbing? So stabbing him's officially off the table? Damn. Better think of some other way to get the streamer to go away. Use the biggest streamer repellent. Liam reading free form poetry. Borrow Omen's knife, stab it with another knife. Omen's knife will die and become a ghost knife. Proceed to go stab the banshee. That's genius! Great plan. You grab Omen's knife. Hey, that's my knife! I'd kill you if I had another knife. Good point. You need another knife to pull it off. Maybe you'll find one in April's purse. That girl has everything. Teal, wait! You find 2 wallets, a lipstick palette, a bra, a finger. Is this a gun? And finally, a serrated knife. You stab Omen's knife with it. No! You stab the banshee with the spirit of Omen's knife. It kind of feels like stabbing cold butter with even colder butter. A stab wound? Rip me! But hey, these are the risks you take to live an unlife of hot takes and streaming fame. Smell you later!
That was epic.
Good thinking, Teal. That was so inventive that it almost makes up for the fact that you stabbed someone. Yeah, that was really nice of you. Thanks for getting rid of that guy for me. But if you ever meddle in my purse again, you'll find out how many weapons this thing can hold. Capiche? Are you okay, Omen?
Oh.
My poor knife. I think I understand now why stabbing people is bad. Sorry you had to find out this way. You all go outside to hold an impromptu funeral for Omen's knife. It's very emotional. You gain +2 boldness, but lose 2 creativity. Well, Omen only has 1 arm, right? So, like, why would she have more than 1 knife, you know? And yeah, she is caged. She is caged up because she tried to take over the world and destroy everything. So. Community zone. How was that not a creative way to do it? No, because literally, how was that not creative? You sit down to play a really complicated European board game. You don't want to make a fool of yourself, so you pick up the manual and start reading. Days pass. Seasons change. Cities crumble and are covered in sand. When you finish the manual, you find yourself alone in an empty, post-apocalyptic wasteland. Just kidding, you fell asleep. But what you did get to do, read of the manual, was +2 fun. You then look over and see Liam, Omen, Doug, and Nico chatting in front of a scoreboard. Sports? In your con? You'd better check this anomaly out.
Oh, hi there.
Hey Teal, do you want to play imaginary ball with us? You basically sit together and imagine you're playing a ball game. It's fun, probably. Ready to play? Let's have me against all of you. Ha! You've made a critical strategic error, vampire. 1 versus 4 is a completely unfair distribution. You're right, it is completely unfair. For you 4. It is on. You and your friends sit down, close your eyes, and start imagining as hard as you can. You imagine yourself on the bench. You don't want to be left out, but you don't want to play against any sports either, even if they're imaginary. Do any of you see the ball?
Are we winning?
No, just the insides of my eye socket. Are we winning? Ha!
I've just
scored a point. What? How? Forfeit your point to me or forfeit your life. I score again. You think maybe Liam's full of it, but then a referee shows up and awards Liam 2 imaginary points. Wow, nice. I wish I were half the athlete you are, Liam. Liam somehow stomps everyone's ass at imaginary ball. A crowd has formed to cheer him on. He's up 20-0, which is to say he keeps repeating, ha, I score again with his eyes closed. Ow, sorry, gang, I gotta hit the bench. I think I twisted my imaginary ankle. Fine, be gone from me. Teal, get in there and win me some points, or I will twist both of your imaginary ankles. Shit, you don't have imaginary medical insurance. You better beat Liam at this game, but how? Anime Mastermind plot twist. Reveal that you imagined that 1 week before, your team paid millions of imaginary dollars to hire Liam, so all his points have been for your team? Oh my gosh. Yeah, it looks like a cactus, but Omen is canonically imprisoned in an Iron Maiden. That is true. Because I actually put on the Halloween outfits. Throw Liam off by asking him why he isn't wearing imaginary pants in the imaginary match. I'm gonna go with the first one, because it seems hilarious.
What a twist!
Liam's been on our team all along? No, that's not true. I've never been on your team. But Teal imagined that you were, so per the rules of imaginary balls, it is true. You're right! The clues were staring us in the face all along! Liam's even wearing our team uniform! No, I'm not! And look! He's been carrying an imaginary briefcase full of the imaginary money Teal hired him with! How could I miss that? Liam, you sly dog. I'm almost impressed. You really thought that you could deceive me, but I'm far too intelligent to be fooled by your double cross. I'm not crossing you. You're just making stuff up. Which is probably the point of imaginary ball, but what would I know? Why would I lie about that? I could obviously never fool a smart guy like Liam. He's clearly been on this strategy with me the whole time. What? No, Of course I knew about Teal's plan all along. It's just that we thought if we told you all before the match, it'd be too confusing of a strategy for you. That's true. It's very confusing for me. Did we win?
Hooray!
We did! 3 cheers for Liam! Hip, hip, hooray! You all hoist Liam in the air and cheer for him like the star athlete he is. Well, not literally. You sit in a circle and imagine that you're doing it. Still epic. You're getting +2 smarts for your quick thinking, but lose 2 fun. They don't have imaginary health insurance? American moment. Real! You sit down to watch a panel on how to break the ice and to make friends at cons. The panelist admits they have no idea. They hoped hosting a panel would force them into being more social. What an honest fella! During the Q&A, a group asked the panelists if they want to join them for some dinner and drinks. It did work. You're getting +2 smarts for learning this cool trick to break ice. Next year, you may host a panel yourself. Now prepare to completely forget whatever you just watched because it's time for one of the biggest events of the con, a Q&A with world-class game dev Hayato Kamada. Hey you two, Kamada's panel starts in 15 minutes. Tell him to get ready.
Yo.
You got it, boss. He'll be there. Everything's under control. No disasters in sight. Crap, shoot. Gosh, freaking darn it. We're so fudged right to heck. Your commitment to family friendliness is admirable, Doug. But can someone tell me what the fuck is going on? Well, Omen and I were told to hang out with Hayato Kamada and make sure he came to the panel on time. And we did an excellent job. Con volunteering is just too easy. We were superior at hanging out with Hayato Kamada. Please tell me they didn't hang him. Until we lost him, that is. You lost him? How? Let's see. First we took him to the corn dog stands to get lunch. Then one thing led to another and we bet him $20 he couldn't do a backflip. Best $20 I've ever spent. Then we had a spirited debate on whether or not the color red actually enrages bulls. We couldn't agree, so we went to find a bull to see if it was true. But apparently, the only place you can find bulls in this city are zoos. Such is the absurdity of this modern era.
Somebody pinch me.
It was fun. We got to look at lizards with the creator of Solid Lizard himself. I've never felt so alive. But somewhere between the reptile exhibit and the face painting booth, we lost him. How does that even happen? It is not our fault. Celebrities are slippery, and we were very excited about face painting.
What the fuck?
You only had to keep track of one fucking guy! Liam, you don't get it. They painted my face like a tiger. Like a tiger! Can you imagine that? Well, you'd better help them find Hayato Kamada before the panel starts.
Lizard.
He's probably gone back to his game's roots, going full stealth mode. Look for boxes moving conspicuously. Compare notes with Kamada's stalker. Every celebrity's got a stalker that knows their every move. Let's do the boxes. Great idea. You all start looking for boxes. You lose precious minutes and find no Kamada. This is not working. Of course it isn't. It was an absurd idea. That's never stopped us before. None of you notice Hayato Kamada emerged from a nearby box until he shoots Liam in the leg. Ah, my leg! I win. You win what? The most famous asshole to ever shoot me award? No, I win at hide and seek. I was playing with Doug and Omen. Ah, yes. And I suggested we raise the stakes by betting that he could not shoot Liam in the leg before we found him.
Ooh,
This is the best $40 I have ever spent. Right. Gosh, how did I forget about that? Do not berate yourself, Doug. Today was an eventful day, and being a volunteer is stressful. True. Stress is the real stealthy killer, isn't it? No, it isn't! Maniacs hiding in boxes and shooting people in the leg is! This was awesome! Thanks for doing this with me. Lately, all my games are about carrying boxes. I forgot how fun it is to hide inside a box and to shoot people. I'm so glad you had fun, Mr. Kamada. We can play again anytime you want. What? No! Come on, Liam. Be a good sport. The panel is saved, and later you play more hide and seek without shooting Liam, so even he has fun. You gain +2 fun and lose 2 smarts. Oh my god. Ooh. We get to sit again. All right. Well, back with Doug. Talk about... Ooh, this is hard. The Spooky Con friend group. It's the best group ever, isn't it? Feels like I'm in one of those fanfics where the average Joe main character is hired by a super famous boy band. Do you mean to imply our friends should start a boy band? No, but they're all ridiculously talented, and some of them even famous. Can you believe that? How do you even process that I'm buying blind boxes with Liam, who's like the best yaoi mangaka and probably the smartest person ever? I do barely fit on the bench. I take up so much space. Or hanging out with Nico, who aces any cosplay they try. Sometimes it feels like I'm hanging out with the characters from one of my favorite movies, anime, and video games.
Whoa.
And that's even without shape-shifting. When you put it like that, it does sound as if Nico's all like, this is not even my final form. Right? Then, my friend since forever has been an idol and an influencer. Dang, April just excels at everything she does. I've always known this, but I'll still keep getting mind blown every time she succeeds, which might eventually reduce my mind to smithereens. And Zoe? I couldn't be prouder of her, Teal. I always knew her fanfics were simply the best, but it was about time the rest of the world knew. Doug, you say the most beautiful things about your friends.
Aww.
Oh, it's just true. And finally, there's Omen, who's trying so hard to change their ways. It's truly admirable. It is commendable, but I gotta say, I think I saw them stabbing someone the other day. Teal, come on. Imagine if you were in prison for more than 100 years and then thrown into a new world you barely understand.
Well, I've heard
I'd say
worse.
stabbing someone the other day is a solid A-, given the circumstances. And getting an A- at your first try is essentially an A+ at first tries, right? Exactly. I just feel so lucky to call all of them my friends.
Yeah, and me too.
Oh, Doug. You know what? I feel extremely lucky to call you my friend. Doug blushes a bit, then he proceeds to explain everything he admires about you. It warms your heart with the power of 100 hugs. Kiss, kiss, fall in love. Kiss, kiss, fall in love. Before you know it, the con's almost over and it's time to put the finishing touches on your comic. Bring it home with one last brainstorming session. What's legal but should be illegal? Thank you for the lurk! Telling people Santa isn't real, people deserve magic in their lives. Getting a tattoo of someone else's mom. Just get a tattoo of a skull, it's cooler, and you can always pretend it's the skull of someone else's mom. Oh, you know what? I remember who you went for when we played first. It was April. Oh, that sounds about right. I think I couldn't go for Doug. Or like there was someone else I was trying to go for, but they were sitting at the same bench as the person you wanted. So like I don't remember. Stealing someone's identity. That's not legal. Nothing is as attractive as being yourself. Misusing internet slang. If you're not in on the joke, don't even try. I'm gonna say getting a tattoo of someone else's mom. That should be illegal. The game pitted us against each other, literally. Underrated activities for a third date. Punching cherry trees until they blossom just for you and your date. Practice for the test you gotta pass to get your kissing license. It's a thing. Studying contraception. You'll look responsible while also hinting that you want to fuck. Reading chapter 53 from Don Quixote's second volume, a truly thrilling page turner. I think punching cherry trees until they blossom for you and your date. Oh my god, that was bold too. Back to the con. Merch hall. You're walking around the merch hall, sipping on a cup of coffee. Suddenly, a deluxe box set edition of One Kick Boy makes you spit out your coffee. Your spit takes lands on the box set because you have a great aim, but very bad luck. The vendor gives you the box set at a discount because, after all, it's not in mint condition anymore. Your brand new box set and your excellent spitting skills give you +2 charm. Afterwards, you get a text from Doug inviting you to an arcade. You're thrilled until you realize it won't just be the two of you.
Oh, hi there.
Yay, Teal's here! You remember my boomerang frings, right? They've officially accepted me into their boomerang gang. Sup, noob? I'm sure you can boomerang, but can you boomerang? You gotta get at least a level 5 boomeranger to chill with our gang. I'm sorry to disappoint you, but boomerangs aren't my thing. Oh. Hey, Doug, why the fuck did you invite this square? Let it go, dude. Once Doug's friend sees the awesome power our boomerangs wield, they'll be dying to see it be as cool as us. Sure. So what games should we play first? I'm a big fan of skee-ball. That doesn't involve boomerangs. If we're not gonna play with our boomerangs, what the hell are we doing here?
Yo.
I was actually suggesting we play skee-ball with our boomerangs. That's good target practice. Oh, hell yeah, I'm gonna go first. They threw their boomerang, completely missed the skee-ball machine, and they hit a child in the back of the head. I meant to do that. Not bad, but I bet I could trip the kid across the knees with my return throw. Watch and learn. Wait, let our new boomer bro take a shot. Think you can handle it, big guy? Yeah, of course I can handle it. Everybody, watch me assault this innocent child. God, these guys suck total ass. But Doug's too blinded by his desire to be cool to see it himself. That means you need to save him. Prove to Doug that he doesn't need to be in a boomerang gang to be cool. Make him realize the boomerang gang are shitty fake friends. Tell them Doug is moving and needs some help if they're not too busy. Put an end to this nonsense by calling the cops. Boomerangs are classified as a deadly weapon. Which is higher, your smarts or your charm? My charm is higher. My smarts is 24 and my charm is 28. Gang is shitty. Okay. I'm glad the first one is the one that I need to do because it's hilarious. Tell them Doug is moving and he needs some help if they're not too busy. Say, Doug, you're moving tomorrow, right? Do you think your new friends here can help us pack up your stuff?
Huh?
Wait, I'm moving? I had no idea. I really need to get a planner or something. Well, can any of you help? Are you kidding? I can't move heavy boxes. I could injure my throwing arm and have to give up boomeranging for life. Sorry, I can't help either. I've got a boomerang tournament that day. Yeah, definitely legit. And I've already got plans tomorrow. I'm gonna reorganize my boomerang collection by color. It'll take all day, you see. Oh, well, I guess that's okay. This non-boomerang related conversation is boring. Let's throw our boomerangs at cars on the bridge. They all leave. Doug stands beside you, looking crestfallen.
Hello,
Oi,
underlings.
Doug. I got Teal's text about your big move tomorrow. I'd be happy to help you with it. You would? Of course! With all my ox-like strength, we should be done in an afternoon. How big is your fridge? I bet I could lift it with one hand. Come on, throw it at me!
I have the perfect cosplay for that.
I can help too. It'll be a good chance to work on my furniture salesman character. I don't suppose you have a wife that I could have a torrid affair with? No, I'm afraid not, but I really appreciate your help. Something fell. Oh. I heard it. I heard something fall. I was like, what the frick? It was a monster can. Of course, buddy. That's what friends are for.
Oh, thank you,
Aw.
thank you.
You give Doug a big hug and start frantically searching for a new apartment for him behind his back. You definitely didn't think of the long-term logistics of this plan through, but it worked anyway, so you gain +2 charm. The lobby. You're strutting down the lobby, proud of your amazing cosplay. A kid approaches you. Could I have an autograph, please? Aw, you have a little fan. You hand him an autograph. The kid yells, "Who was Teal?" He leaves crying as he realizes his favorite character is not real. Oops, forgot to stay in character. Gain +2 boldness for being a ruthless person who just shattered someone's dreams. Secret ending locked in, let's go. Later, you're finally spending some one-on-one time with Doug in the merch hall, and it's going great, except for one thing. Everything is so friend-shaped. You got no idea if this is a date or not. Hey, Teal, check out this giant slushie. I got us 2 straws so we could drink it together. Like, that's pretty date-like, right? And I also got a 3rd straw because this guy was behind me in the queue and I didn't want him to feel left out, so I said he could join us. Hi. Not date-like. Later, the crowds in the merch hall are getting busy, and you nearly trip. Doug turns to offer his arm. Are you okay? Do you want to hold on so we don't get separated? Date-like. But then someone from the crowd speaks up. I'm worried about getting lost in this crowd too. And me. Plus, my foam tail keeps getting crushed. That's okay. You can take Teal's other arm, and we'll all form a chain to get through the crowd safely. It's sweet that Doug is nice to everyone, but a sweaty stranger hanging off your arm doesn't help you figure out how he feels about you specifically. You know he likes you, but Doug likes everyone. You need to know if he likes you. There's gotta be a saucy con activity you can do together that will let you find out how he really feels. Ask him to help you choose a Dakimakura. It's the nerdy version of lingerie shopping. Ask him to skinny dip in the con ball pit. Let's go with this one.
Heck yeah!
If you want to go Dakimakura shopping with me, I'd love to. At the stand, you discover Doug is something of an expert and has plenty of advice. It's really important to think about the personality of the Dakimakura. Like, are you going for shy, playful, seductive, defiant? You're sharing your bed with this pillow, so you want to get it right. It's also important to consider the dimensions. I'm a big guy, so I usually go for the XL, but some might find that a bit too much to handle. Yes, please. I mean, I can handle big, please. Oh, and another tip is to always try before you buy. Dakimakura stands usually have a testing bed in the back. Do you want to pick some for us to take back there? You do! You take a small selection to the testing bed and lay back in your sexiest pose to ask Doug what he thinks. Maybe try to move your arm over a bit more. Let the pillow support your weight. Actually, do you mind if Doug slides into the bed next to you and gently guides you into position around your Dakimakura? Bring your knee up, getting close. That's it. Ready to try by yourself? I don't know. Think you could keep guiding me a little longer? You only realize that you'd both fallen asleep with him basically spooning you when the irritated Dakimakura stand owner kicks you out. Worth it. You gain +2 charm and lose 2 fun. Oh my god. I could take 5 werewolves in a fight, right? Right? In a fight, right? No sex, just eep. Just cuddle and eep. I love cuddling and eeping. There's a Smash Your Bros tournament going on at the community zone. You sign up because love always trumps violence. The matches involve 8 players each and things get horny and confusing quite fast. In the end, it's very hard to tell who actually won, but surely you all had fun in the process. Smash Your Bros. Then you get a text from Doug asking you to play a video game with him. You two have gotten closer lately, so it's exciting to spend some one-on-one time together. He's naked! Sorry. Hey Teal, sorry I texted you out of the blue. This was a completely spontaneous decision. By the way, the fridge is full of your favorite snacks and I warmed up your PJs with the hairdryer so they're nice and comfy. Make yourself at home. I'm gonna go pick out the game. You can't help but notice that Doug is shaking like a bowl full of jelly. More than usual even. Is everything okay? Yeah, I'm just excited. I've wanted to play these games with you for a while and I hope you like them. What games are they? Oh, well, they're multiplayer games that involve cooperation, mutual trust, and semi-nudity. Are they erotic or something? Kinda? But we don't even have to play them. I've got other games. No, I'm down. Let's play the sexy games. Really? Yay. I wanted you to have options, so I picked out a few games. Which one do you want to play? Smash Your Bros or Ooh Yes Chef, a sexy co-op cooking simulator. Play the porn games with the jelly? Hell yeah. I don't know. Does this matter? Sprinkles, does this matter at all? Or can I just pick whatever I like? No? Okay. I'm gonna do Oh Yes Chef. Okay, cool. This game is kind of high intensity, but I'm sure it'll still be fun. 15 minutes later. The cream, Teal. The pies need more cream. I'm creaming as fast as I can. No, our customers are leaving. We're gonna get a low score. Focus, Doug. You can't get performance anxiety now. We haven't even reached the climax of rush hour. I don't know. Maybe I'm just not as good of a chef as I thought. I should turn in my checkered apron and thaw on. Don't say that. You're a necessary part of this sexy bakery. You really think so? Yes. Maybe you'd make for a better top? What do you mean? How about you go to the top floor and churn the cream, and I'll go to the bottom floor and make the pies? Really? You'd let me cream? And Doug, it would be an honor to let you cream my pies. Okay. You and Doug managed to turn a very sexy profit at your virtual bakery. You spend it all on +2 creativity and -2 boldness. This is Dodo levels of dumb loose jokes. Maybe that's why I like this game so much. You've locked in on secret endings, so now the game is just gonna have you date him for the rest of the game. Hell yeah! Main stage, baby. You sit. This is thinking of anime butts. Oh, ranking of anime butts. You sit down at the main stage to learn about your favorite art form, anime. Specifically, a ranking of the best anime butts. Some of the choices are intriguing. I mean, sure, mecha robots technically have big asses. By the end, you've learned more about the panelists' fetishes than anime. But that ass-centric knowledge still grants you +2 smarts. We're so smart. Doug and Nico invited you and Liam to a classic Pokemans movie watch party happening in the auditorium. You can't wait to relive something so dear to your childhood. Welcome, Pokefans. Before we get started, we'd like to introduce ourselves. We've been hired to represent Mork Chips, Pokemon's newest sponsor. Soon you can expect to find references to our fabulous products sprinkled all over the IP that you love. Like finding delicious Mork Chip crumbs all over your furniture. What's going on? Is Mork Chips gonna own Pokemans now? Pokemans used to be the cartoon that brought me joy on Saturday mornings. I never thought its real goal was to make money. So Pokemans is a brand now? That blows. I mean, Pokemans was a brand already, to be fair.
Art is dead.
Do you two understand cartoons and games are products that, although creative, aim to make money? No way! Pokemans has always been about the power of friendship and catching all the Pokemans, be it in the form of a toy or a t-shirt. Wait, so everything that brings us joy is actually owned by brands? How deep does the rabbit hole go, Liam? Are we owned by brands? It depends. How many online tracking cookies have you accepted over the years?
No!
It's one thing to open your friend's eyes to the capitalist hellscape, but you'd rather not completely break their spirits. Think of a way to calm Doug and Nico down. Trust the cycle of late capitalism before your existential dread runs too high. A brand will surely release something shiny and new to distract you. Or build the ultimate defense against the dreadful claws of brands. A pillow fort! In half an hour, you and your friends have built one hell of a pillow fort. You all hide inside. I'm scared. What do you think's happening out there? Just then, someone knocks on the entrance. Doug moves to open it. Stop! We don't know who that is! But it could be someone like us, needing refuge from late capitalism. Or it could be a brand trying to get inside. Please let me in, Doug. I'm just a little girl. It's scary out here. See, she's just... Wait, I never told you my name. Doug, I have your favorite chips out here, now in a delicious Cool Ranch flavor. It's 2 bags for the price of 1. Let me in and I'll show you. No! Go away, evil temptress! Dougie, it's your mom. Come out here and sign up for this monthly chip delivery service. If I get a new subscriber, I'll get a big discount. Do it for mommy.
No!
No, get out of my head! Doug, it's me, famous Hollywood actor Chad Pritt. I just tried these chips and I gotta say,
Stop it!
I banish you from these grounds and demand that you leave my friend alone. You wouldn't want to anger a true vampire. Yeah, Liam's scary when he's mad. He knows lots of big words to tell you how mad he is. Fine, but I'll be back, Doug, with new flavors. Oh, thank you guys. It took a lot of willpower to resist those chips. You all vow to stay safe from capitalism in the fort together. At least until there's another cool panel that you want to see. You gain +2 fun and lose 2 smart. The last day of the con. Who will be your con love? Dog!
Wow.
Ask dog to the con after party? Yes. Let's check your comic. Finally, the art gang gathers round to pull all of the pieces of your greatest masterpiece together. Time to see the fruits of your labor. Everyone wants to kiss me on the mouth. Is set to be the next harem sensation. Jacqueline is a humble country girl who moved to the big city in search of someone who can explain to her what yeet means. Little does she know that what she'll find is love. Due to the fate of the precarious state of the economy, she'll end up sharing an apartment with several smoking hot roommates. The roommates all have one thing in common. None of them can resist Jacqueline's inexplicable ability to transform into a tiger. There's the buff, ever horny Morty, quiet, handsome Mimimi, seductive, breathtaking Milo, and many more. As if this wasn't enough, Jacqueline will also struggle to get used to the urban life's most puzzling aspect, the existence of an underworld known as the sewers. Oh, poor Jacqueline. So many changes and so many suitors, but she can't decide who to reciprocate for one big reason. Big Oil is pressuring her not to decide. Only one thing is clear. There will be lots of kissing on the mouth. Milo, you're back. I thought you were still mad at me after I got a tattoo of your mom while I was drunk. Jack, I could never be mad at you. Actually, there's something I've always wanted to tell you. Milo, you bastard! I heard you from the shower! We swore none of us would kiss Jacqueline on the mouth until the cherry trees blossomed. Well, I realized maybe Jacqueline should have a say in that. And also, fuck you. Hey guys, what's happening out here? To be continued. Oh, that's so goofy. You've seen your first secret ending achievement. You finally gather your courage and ask your favorite green goober to go to the con after party with you.
Complaining.
Really?
but-
I mean, I'm flattered, but I'm surprised you'd want to go to the party with a dork like me. Don't you get it, Doug? I like you because you're a dork. You do? Of course. But you don't need to be some hotshot boomerang guy to get other people's attention. People love you because you're, well, you.
Aw.
Thank you. I really needed to hear that. And so you two went to the after party. Doug had a blast. It brought you enormous joy to see him come out of his shell.
Consider this. All you can eat Jello buffet.
And it brought you even more joy when you two went back to the hotel and he came out of his clothes. Holy mother of God! It turns out Doug's just as appealing on the outside as he is on the inside. He's truly the total adorkable package. What was that glorpy beat? It was a glorpy beat of all time. 27 new events, 24 new outcomes, 1 secret ending. There's 37 secret endings. That's crazy. That's crazy. Before we knew it, the con had ended. It was just 4 days, but we could swear it felt like an entire lifetime. All sorts of misadventures took place, entire friendships blossomed, and we ourselves changed as people. The idea of going back to our day-to-day lives made us feel a bit disoriented. Promises were made of not growing apart, of meeting again soon. Still, we would lie if we said it didn't feel a bit sad to leave all that behind. But as each of us went our own way, we realized that wherever we went, these people would be there with us. And with that came a truth that, to this day, we hold close to our hearts. That no matter where we are, we belong. I'm getting flashbang. It's a thought that still gives us warmth, that makes us feel once again young and unafraid. And it reminds us that even as years go by, we'll always be ready to start.
When you stream, you would not believe what you have to deal with. So many companies treat you like you're robbing like a thief. But you don't have to fear, it won't happen with me. We were meant to trust each other.
The fucking song lyrics? This is so funny.
His music's awesome. Make sure to call me if you need a good song. This is the moment where I leave my dues. welcome to the streamer version of Monster Gun's credit song. Technically this time I made the other credit song so you can really stream that one. But we couldn't pass the chance to include this thank you, and I'm charging for both songs, so who am I to say no? Don't be shy, subscribe and like, 'cause when you stream you would not believe what you have to deal with. So many companies treat you like you're robbing like a thief.
This-
Miney108 just subscribed for 6 months.
This song is so funny. Hi, Marnie. How are you? Thank you so much for the resub. Let's go. 6 months. This is the song for streamers who stream. That's crazy because the real song made me cry. Leave us a good review! This music's awesome! Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's been 6 months! You've just unlocked a new plotline. You can now call Sawyer. You've unlocked a new outfit for Doug. You've unlocked 2 new comic genres. You've unlocked a new blind box figurine. Oh my god. Oh. Oh! Crazy. Crazy. Alright, let me turn off the, let me turn off. I'll do that. Is it? Oh, I don't know. I don't know. You turn them all on? How do you... So they can all just turn on whenever they want? Interesting. Oh. Alright. I love how it said it was gonna take like 3 hours, but it took less than that. It actually took less than that. We're gonna do a raffle now. And my voice actually hurts from talking this much and making all of the different like character sound effects. So we're gonna end stream a little bit earlier, a little bit early today, because I need to drink a bunch of water and relax my voice. And I'm gonna work on my song. I'm gonna work on more of the music for my song that I've been working on that I totally am going to finish 100% without a doubt. I will drink water. So thank you all so much for joining today's stream. I hope you had a lot of fun. And I will see you later, gamers. Whee!
You will give me an egg.
Hi. 5GT_sprinkles just redeemed say hi.
I love my Hoshi and my Hoshi love me. John, watch out, Agent Ross is coming. Dutch, Federal Land Gang is the gang I'm in. Robbing bags, robbing chains, more gas. I love my Hoshi and my Hoshi love me. John, watch out, Agent Ross is coming. Dutch, Federal Land Gang is the gang I'm in.